Put a tray on that ass. That's
Hans, motherfucker.
Dude, you're like my dad, basically. You're old.
I turned it live.
I'm sure Andres will join from the road.
Probably. I know, right? I'm going all out tonight.
Yeah, I tried to make my hair as big as possible.
Are you the president of the United States?
No, I'm the president of the Federal Reserve.
Hey, welcome to the pre-show, Lauren. Say whatever you want. It's just the pre-show.
I don't have anything to say.
What's your favorite racial slur? And why?
And why? That's the word.
Well, that's more important than just the regular question, man. If you say something like Christ killer, then you're like, oh, what is that? And you have to explain actually which race it even is.
If you say something like hashtag transrexual, dude.
I have short arms, but I feel like you might
Who is that? Oh, that's Jordan?
Yeah.
You got some headphones, dog? Any kind?
You got some headphones, dog?
The headphones come in clutch. That's what I'm saying, dog.
Fucking ridiculous.
You gotta get the whole setup, dog. You gotta get the whole setup in. You hear me?
Thank you for calling customer service. How can I ruin your day?
It's your motherfucking pimp.
Let me go see if I got my phone.
On some pimp shit. We gotta change this VR, bro.
Oh, can you hear me?
What?
Oh, I can hear you perfectly. Beautiful.
Come on, Bruce.
Beautiful.
Bruce.
I don't actually know if the headphones are the audio or the microphone is the audio. Does the microphone sound different?
It sounds a lot crystal clearer.
Oh yeah, so does yours. Wow, that's incredible, man. Production quality, dude.
Look at that. We are investing in the show, guys.
Yeah, you got
subscribe to our Patreon. It'll be in the link below. We have a whopping total of 0 Patreons right now. So you could be our first one and we'll give you like a shit ton of bonus content just because you're the first one. Matt will actually give you a 10-minute freestyle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll send it to your personal phone or your personal email, whatever you choose.
Or somebody
And, that's like, I think, what is that, Connor? Like $1 or something?
Yeah, that's our top tier platinum level $1
It's
per
like
month.
$1 a month. Because so just come on, it'll be in the description later on.
Be sure to get in early though, because we plan on keeping our pricing model consistent with inflation. So I mean that $1 by this time next year, shit. $4.
I know.
You know how many halves of a sandwich you could buy for that?
So we actually brought our guest show tonight. Our guest on this cast 6 minutes before where you're technically supposed to go up. It's not Bucky. Sean LaPredo.
Holy shit! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my god! Did you hear that?
Why was it so loud?
Bro, what's going on over there? Are you watching 90 Day Fiancé?
Oh,
Don't do
yeah.
that. Stop. Stop doing that.
Doing what?
Is that me?
Who is doing that? It's Sean, dude.
What am I doing?
You're
It could be
making a
me.
loud noise.
Oh,
Okay, well-
am I?
This has
You're the one
happened
moving
before.
your mic around.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Why was it so
maybe it is.
loud?
Hold on.
Is
I
that
think
your
we're good.
mic? Whose
It
mic
could be.
was
This is
that?
something
For
that.
real?
It could have been mine. This is from Carlos pre. Yeah. But yeah, he was
Look
like,
at this
"Oh,
background.
oh, is that a
Why is
pickup
his
artist?
mouth missing?
It's a pickup artist.
Why is his mouth missing?
Because it's seeing your couch as an extension of you.
Oh. Damn, I'm about to fucking melt into this couch, dog. For
Dog
real.
ass, bro. No cap. Dead ass.
We got 4 more minutes until the stream is technically supposed to go live. Thank you for all of our subscribers that are waiting in the lobby.
Yeah, I feel like you guys. Yeah, they're just fucking chomping at the bit, waiting to hear what we have to say. It's like, oh, I can't wait, dude. We only had one comment over these past like 4 videos, and it was the one that just said "vor."
Bucky says, I know for
Vor.
Bucky says that he said, "Fuck, I forgot my headset." Next week I'll do it live from the RV show. Where?
Oh, cool. I don't know. Could be anywhere in the tri-state area. Coming to you live from the tri-state RV and Ho show. We got bitches. Pull up your britches. It's time to get wet, y'all. Funky fresh.
I don't know, man.
So, yeah.
We start in 3 minutes, and I just tagged everybody, I think.
Coming to you live from the Bang Bros casting couch.
Yeah, coming to you live from the Bang Bro or the Brazzers cleanup crew. Everything stinks. Everything's fucking disgusting. You know, I mean, that's a real job. Like on a resume, you'd put, "Oh, I was a Hollywood production intern." It's like, "What'd you do?" "Oh, I lubed up the stallions."
What a great job to have, to be honest with you. That sounds like an easy life. No? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, how do I apply, bro?
I think that you just go. So I have this tradition where every New Year's Day I go to the horse races and I bet $100 on random horses. It's a great tradition to have.
You can do that online now.
I went with Jason for twice. No, the Tampa Bay Downs does the New Year's races, and like people from like China and Japan and Korea and shit all bet on this race because it's like a New Year's Day race. So it's like a global bet on this shit. So you can put 25 cents on it and win like $3,000 type shit. If you bet on like the right odds.
Well, that's the deal too. Is like you can bet on which one's gonna like place last. Like it's what do they call it, parlay bets or something like that. Like you can bet on like, anything.
You can do like finishing, or you can do placing. So finish is 2. So the first 2 horses, like, oh, number 9 is going to cross the finish line first, and number 6 is going to cross the finish line second. All right, and then if you're going to do placing, you can bet on 3 horses, and you have to bet on the order of these 3 horses, right? And like the odds against you are like you can put literally $1 down and win like $300 if you get it right on like the weakest race.
Oh yeah, that'll pay for your bar tab.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe.
And that's what's happened the last 2 years is that New Year's luck, baby.
Yeah, that's never been a horse racer myself. I like to gamble on
No, you
life
bet on the
choices.
jockeys. These guys are all literally like 4 foot tall.
Oh yeah, they're little fellas.
They're literally all 4 foot tall, I swear.
Well, they're not
It's
only
crazy.
just short; they also weigh like 70 pounds.
Yeah, dude.
They're
And
like
they have all the
8-year-old
jockey
children.
stats. If you buy the program, whenever you first go in there, there's the guy selling programs. And basically what a program means is that this fucking dude is so fucking obsessed with horse gambling that he has an Excel spreadsheet of every fucking horse's time ever. He's like autistic about fucking horse gambling.
Oh, it's a
And
bookie.
he sells programs. And
Yeah.
it's the program, man, and you got to find them, and then it'll basically increase your odds a whole lot. If you just pay $5 for the book, yeah.
Oh yeah. That book might make you rich.
All right, we're 8:01. All right, so the first topic.
Oh, right into it. Love it.
Oh, all right.
Just go for it.
Straight to the point.
8:01. Time to go. It's on the agenda.
So we're gonna basically ask Sean a couple of questions really quick. What do you think about Romania? That's your first question.
Oh yeah. Honestly, couldn't tell you anything about it.
Nothing
Seems
about
like
Romania?
Seems like a good country, part of the former USSR, I think. Just kind of.
What if I told you that this video was posted by the Romanian TikTok? It's a verified account called Romania.
Whoa. That's doing some crazy stuff on your screen, man.
Yeah.
Why can't I see a picture of your family?
Yeah,
photo?
I see a pimp. That's all I see.
This guy is basically playing a goat. Maybe I have to get in the background of it.
Oh, it is.
Ah.
It's posted by the official Romania TikTok.
Kind of sounds like a goat.
What do you think about Romania again? You think they're a bunch of goats or something?
Is it a live goat?
No, that goat was totally fucking sad sack 1701. And that's I wanted to give a shout out to YouTube channel Sad Sack 1701 because it is my friend Chris Cumbrell, and I met him in 5th grade, and I hung out with him one time at his mom's house. And if you're out there, Chris, I love you, man. You're a good dude.
Yeah, we got him on the other line actually right now. He said
I think he moved away or some shit afterwards or something. But yeah, that was like some weird childhood repressed memory that came up. Sad Sack 1701 is a YouTube channel where he's drumming in his mom's apartment, and I've been there.
a drum set in an apartment. That's insane.
It was great. It was on the second story too.
That's insane.
Yeah. Oh, and he had his little sister in there, and we just
What?
We might have just put a bunch of blankets on the door to try to like block the sound.
Oh yeah. But meanwhile, there's
But he was like the
paper-thin
one supposed to
walls.
be watching this little baby while his mom was probably out doing meth or something. Dude.
No,
It
she was at one of
bad.
her 6 jobs.
My mom was scared to drop me off there at first. She was like, "Are you sure like his mom's home?" And I'm like, "Yeah." His mom's definitely you can talk to her if you want, and basically I had Chris use his home phone to call his mom, and I called my mom off of my mom's cell phone to my home phone, and we put the calls together, and they talked like I think she was there, so I could stay over there. It was so
Oh
sketchy.
damn, that's awesome, dude. That's excellent. That's like I've never even thought about that. I wasn't bridging calls at age 7. That's insane. But yeah, I remember I had a thing like that one time too. Like, my mom dropped me off at some kid's house I went to school with, and his mom was sitting on the front porch, just like fat as hell, smoking a cigarette. And my mom was like, "I'm picking you up in an hour." Like, it's just like we're not doing this, that type of shit. But he's a cool dude. He had a giant TV antenna in his backyard that was like 40 feet tall, and we would climb up it. It's pretty sweet.
A TV antenna?
Yeah, like probably from the 70s or something like that. But like it was on like a 40-foot tall tower in their backyard. It was awesome.
That's great. That's what my grandpa has. He has like this fucking like scaffolding that's like 40 foot tall, and he has his satellite dish pointed up towards the correct satellite, and he's got cable ran all the way to his house, and his house is like half a mile away.
Oh yeah.
Quite literally, he ran cable for like half a mile, like across like a creek and shit, just to get like better signal.
Life in the suburbs. That's how it goes. Yeah, I feel like do you want to know what I know about Romania?
What about him?
Nothing. I actually thought it was a fake place because first time I heard about it was like in a Harry Potter movie or something. They're like, "Oh, it's from the wizard bitch of Romania." And I didn't think it was I thought it was like, "Oh, they just turned Rome into like a country." Then like 10 years later I realized it was a real place when my aunt, she likes to travel a lot and usually goes to Germany, but she went to Romania for some reason. She brought back these disgusting candies. They tasted like rose. They were rose flower flavored candy, and then the box had
Damn.
a picture of a Romanian lady on it that just seemed like she was super hairy, like like a chick with just crazy body hair.
Dude, what would you think that the highest religion is in Romania?
Muslim.
Um, so Wikipedia says it is 92.3% Christian.
Oh, really? I figured it would be like one of the like weird versions of Muslim where it's like they're like white Muslims or whatever, but they're
Their
like, oh,
gov
Muhammad wasn't real, but we're Muslim. It's like, oh,
th-
dude,
their
what?
government type is a unitary semi-presidential republic. I'll say
Sounds
that
dope.
again. Their government is a unitary semi-presidential republic. It sounds like communism just hidden behind the word president,
Well, it's like
to be honest with you.
the People's Republic.
Their
of,
legislator is the
Korea.
parliament.
The Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Their
That sounds nice.
unification was
I
in
heard that's a good place, actually.
1859.
Yeah, it's a diet. It's a retreat when you're trying to lose weight. Like that's like it's like just go to North Korea for 3 months and you'll get some worms and you'll die. And like that's a great way to
You'll
Re-
actually,
And this is
reduce
how
your
we all
carbon
got.
footprint.
you'll literally shit your brains out. Like your
Yeah.
fucking brains will come out of your colon.
Because of how beautiful the landscape is. It's gorgeous. Dude, there was actually a like a rabbit hole I got into on one of those like sleepless YouTube nights, and it was the fake cities or the fake border towns of North Korea. Like they built these huge cities, and they're all right up against the South Korean border. So whenever South Koreans can actually like visibly look into North Korea, they just see these skyscrapers. But apparently, they're not finished out on the inside. Nobody lives in them, works in them, and they hire people. Well, they don't hire people. They're basically slaves just to drive around that little fake city in cars, and they never stop. They never get out of their cars. It's like the weirdest shit.
I think I heard about that. They have like
Oh,
the
dude.
world's largest like casino there, but it's like
It's not real.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's called what's like Propaganda
Dang.
City or something like that. But it's pretty neat. I like shit like that because I also like abandoned buildings and stuff like that. But this is like modern abandoned build. It was weird, but it's
Yeah.
just so funny. It's like, you know that movie, The Interview, when they're like he's giving the
Yeah.
tour and
Yeah.
like the stores have like fake like paper fruit in them and shit. That's literally what it is. It's crazy.
You know they do that here in Clearwater because we have like the Church of Scientology.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like if you go down like a strip of Clearwater, like they'll have like these like plazas, but they'll be like frosted windows and stuff like that. There's not actually any businesses in there. They're just there just for show. Um, and like
Well,
there's
probably
like
to like
this.
manipulate property prices in that area or something.
Well, yeah, so it was like a stage takeover. So like they came here in like the '90s or something like that, and they wanted to make it like a Scientologist utopia, and they
Damn.
had like recent like documents that like literally exposed to everything that they were doing. So they have these bunch of like shell corporations that are owned like by members of the church, and they just bought up like 90% of like Clearwater's property, just to do it.
I guess that makes
Yeah,
sense.
dude.
'Cause
They are literally like they bought this whole goddamn town. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, that's wild because I feel like those fringe religions like that tend to do that, like stick together, but they're always really financially, what would you call that? Like capitalistic. Like they like to invest the church's money into like private sector type things to kind of because it's all still a tax write off, if I'm not mistaken. Like, but same thing with the Mormons. Like that's how Salt Lake City kind of got its roots. It was based off of what was it like? Like originally it was German settlers that were Mormons or some shit because like Mormonism is only 150 years old. It's like old enough for your grandpa, like to ask your great grandpa, like, hey, do you remember that guy coming from like that Xenu planet to Earth like back in the 30s? He's like, nope, I don't remember that. Like, but yeah, the Mormons did that with like Mexico and Salt Lake City. But Clearwater is kind of a crazy place. That's where all the Scientologists live, I guess.
Scientologists live. Yeah,
I guess so.
that's what you call it.
Because, well, that's funny because I just remember, dude. That's so funny because I remember I was watching some show and there was this. Oh, it's on 30 Rock and it's like a show. It's fictional, but it's all about like Hollywood actors or whatever it is, like people that are technically like on Saturday Night Live. But there's this one like crazy lady on there. It's always talking about how she like killed her ex-boyfriend or something, and she's like, what are they gonna do? Confiscate my condo in Clearwater Beach? Like, but I guess that kind of makes sense now because that's like the holy land for those. What do they call that? The cabal, you know, like all the secret powers that be that like control shit behind the scenes.
No,
But they're all just
that's the
Scientologists.
Kaab, KAAB, and that's the big block that fucking people followers of Islam walk around. It's the Mecca.
Oh yeah,
It's the pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the Kaab, KAAB.
the great Rubik's cube of
Yeah.
life or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I was friends with a lot of Muslims, and yeah, well, I mean, you were too, I guess.
Yeah, I
kind of.
know. Exactly. There's a lot of
Peripherally.
Muslims in Oklahoma, dude. Like, swear.
Yeah, because I think it was, well, for a while, like whenever you'd come to the U.S., you were assigned a place to live. That's why, like Minnesota, Minneapolis, that's a very like Middle Eastern hub. And same thing, like you think about Pennsylvania. Why are all the Amish there? Well, a lot of the Amish people just got like pushed out of like colonial America because they're like, we don't want these fucking people here. They're afraid of like guns and shit, But
Dude, headset check, brothers.
yeah, next week we're gonna go over our PC builds and we're gonna talk about modding Minecraft.
Be sure to subscribe and like and follow. And hey, we have a fucking Reddit. We have a effing Twitter and an effing Instagram.
We have a Reddit?
And yeah, we have a whole sub dedicated to us. It's called
I
the
kind of
Legal
forgot
Name
what
Podcast.
happened in like 2019. We did a bunch
Yeah.
of shit. I forgot about it all.
I reserved every username possible on every platform, and it's all the same username and password, but I won't give it on here because it's a live stream. But I'll text
Password
it to
1,
you.
2, 3, 4. It's taped on the bottom of your keyboard. You just lift it up and it's right there.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
No, it's in my head.
I think that's that'd be a fun segment on here. It's like everybody show what cool like personalized banking card they have. You just hold it right up.
Yeah, if everyone
Yeah.
just shows their social security number, and
Yeah.
then I think we can make
If
a lot
you
of headway here.
subscribe to our
Cool. What does
Patreon,
your guys' number say? Mine says 1644. Like it's like
Matt, no, if you subscribe to our Patreon, Matt will personally send you a picture of the front and back of his credit card.
Matt will send you a picture of him picking up something with his toes, or like he will write you a letter with his feet and mail it to you with his feet, and like lick the envelope with his feet. Dude, he seriously did that. When I was living with him, he picked up a coffee cup one time with his foot and like tried drinking out of it. He's like, "Oh, I'm trying to go back to my primate ancestors." It's like, dude, I want to
This
see
guy's
you. I want to see
crazy.
you do that in public. Like, let's take you to Chili's and see what the waitress thinks when
This
you
guy's off
take
the
your triple
rails.
dipper and take, fucking throw your toe in the ranch. Like, I want to see that.
The funny
dipping.
thing about that is there's gonna be like some community that actually will pay for that. They'll pay like a monthly subscription for.
Piggy dipping in the piggy bowl,
Yeah.
dude. The piggy
Yeah.
pond or something.
You can start like an
Piggy
Dude.
dipping in the
OnlyFans
piggy
and
pond.
That's the deal. I want to like live the luxury life of having like some pay pigs after me. That'd be sick. Just like for something weird, like me, like it's just a 3-second video clip of me like pulling some belly button lint out, and it's like $600 easy. It's like like you know what Cameo is?
Oh god, dude, we gotta call this the Belly Button Lint Podcast.
Dude, belly button lint's going away, man. Day by day. I've been like, it seemed like it was a big topic back like in the childhood days, and then nowadays it's like, damn, I'm not losing fabric as quickly as I used to. So that's good.
Can you
Washer
see the
and dryer technology.
comments to the right
Let me see here.
of your screen?
Oh, I can now.
oh yeah.
Look at the bag they gave us.
Oh my god, where is this from?
China Walk, the place that I used to get on the South Street.
You got a sick ass bag?
He's got a bag. It
The
feels
bag?
like the fucking ice just fucking came in here. Bro, it is so cold in Florida right now. I swear to God, it is. I have a fucking heater on, and it's called a fucking 2012 MacBook Air.
61 degrees. Poor thing. Dude, have you ever had to warm up your vehicle before down there? Like
I've never used a heater. I've never
I just-
turned the heater on in my house, and I lived here a year before that. Never turned the heater on in my apartment once.
Oh, you have one though?
I have a heater, yeah, but I've
That's
never
weird.
turned it on.
Well, don't, because it's probably got so much shit on it, it'll catch on fire.
Catch a fire, yeah.
Yeah. Like seriously, don't, because like every year, like in Oklahoma, you
Yeah.
would turn it on and it would like stink like a hair dryer for a while.
Yep.
That's crazy though. I didn't know that you would even, because I used to. I've talked
It's
to a lot of people.
It's a small heater. It's a small heater. It's
I was,
not very big at all.
I was talking with a bunch of people in the Houston area last year whenever there was that huge freeze down there,
Mhm.
or like the polar vortex, whatever scary ass shit you want to call it. And yeah, like a bunch of people I talked to, like they're like, yeah, I've never even lived in a house with a furnace in it before. And like, yeah, it makes sense that our pipes freeze, but it's like, doesn't it get down to like 50 degrees there? And like, yeah, but never
like,
below freezing. Like in
yeah,
Galveston,
exactly.
like never gets below freezing because it's on the Gulf of Mexico. That's like not really possible. But like you go 10 miles inland and it can be 12 degrees. It's just all about, I guess, elevation or some shit. Because that, remember we were talking about that, like,
Yeah, it's
'cause
like
Tampa
yeah,
will only
it's-
get down to 60 or 55, but then like you go to Brandon, which is only a 5-minute drive, and it's so higher up in elevation that it gets like there's a few days per year that are below freezing.
So I figured it out. I know why it does this now, and it's because of the PM the pressure something.
Oh, like low and high pressure.
All right, so what do you call that? It's like a pressure system, and it's measured in something. It's like geographical
Barometric pressure.
thermometric pressures. and-
Barometric. Yeah, with a B.
Yeah. Okay. So if you look up, my mom was like, "Yeah, so whenever the pressure changes, it makes my like bones hurt and stuff," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, yeah, you can ask like anybody that's like ever broken a bone or anything. They'll be like, yeah, I know the rain's coming because they can feel it in their like joints or some shit. And Tampa is the number one city for the lowest amount of change in this pressure system on anywhere in the United States. Tampa
Oh,
is like,
so that's why it rains so
and it
much.
is it is confirmed on like 45 different websites. I swear.
Yeah, that's why
Me,
it.
me and my
That's
mom
why
were
it,
amazed. We were freaking out about it.
well, that's why it rains all the time too, because low pressure zone. Like whenever like here in Oklahoma, whenever there's a low pressure zone, usually it's like fuck, it's just gonna rain. Especially being a Jeep owner, because like I always have the top off, and it's like fuck, there's like a 10% chance of rain every day this week. That means you're in a low pressure cycle. Because anything that goes up in the sky, it can't hold it there. It just drops. Like as soon as like condensation builds, it just drops. And those are those days where the clouds like aren't puffy; they're just like thin. And that's kind of how Florida was. Like they don't have like those big puffy clouds. Like they are out like over the water, but above you, there's always like nothing because like as soon as it gets there, it just drops. So I guess I don't know how that applies to temperature, but that's how it works with rain.
It's some sort of like the El Nino and El Nina fucking weather
Yeah,
systems and
the
shit
Pinta, the
that
Santa Maria, and
they go
the
like that. It has something to do with how it overlaps or something, or like basically the two pressure systems like align on like basically the fucking westernmost coast of Florida, and it's like in this weird fucking zone. And have you ever heard of the old rumor where it's like, oh yeah, natives built Tulsa on this side of the river because of the tornadoes? Have you ever heard of that?
No, but I've also heard like every tornado always follows I-40, like
Yeah,
every
okay.
single
So
time.
the
Every single time.
whole ideology behind building Tulsa behind this river bend is because the tornadoes wouldn't go on the side of the river. But you also had natives that had been established here on this side of Florida. Maybe there's a connection there. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. Like native cultures were really good with weather. It's kind of weird because it's like they didn't apply it
They
like in
were,
a
yeah.
scientific way, it's more of a spiritual way, but they're still right about a lot of stuff. Like finding water, like I forgot what tribe it was, but they were like one of the first like native
Natives go
tribes that
in,
drilled
bro.
wells. Like they actually drilled water wells, which is weird. Like they could figure out where the water table was, so they could just dig like a 10-foot hole and it would have clean water in it. Like those people, like you see those videos where it's like some old guy goes out into a field with like a piece of like copper wire and just holds it and it tells you where the water is. Like,
Oh yeah, but you put it on a stick or something,
well,
and
no,
yeah.
it's like a right angle and it floats freely. So like whenever it starts like because you'll be walking and it's always moving, just you're on, but like as soon as it stops moving while you're still walking, that's where
Mhm.
and I have no idea. I don't think there's actually anything. I think it's just coincidence because like chances are most
There's no
places
way.
if you're gonna drill 2,000 feet into the ground, you're gonna hit water eventually. Like as long as you're on top of bedrock, that's really all it is. Because bedrock has a lot of cavities, and they're usually full of water or natural gas.
Apparently, you can just do this in your backyard in Florida. The water table's so low, like you could literally just drill a well.
Well, yeah, whenever you're only 35 feet above sea level or so, 40,
I don't even think it even. I don't think it's close to even that.
maybe on your side because the elevation does go up towards you. But like,
No
yeah, I
way.
mean, imagine how cheap that well would be to drill. Because sometimes, like here, if you wanted to put in a well and it's kind of in a shitty piece of land and
If it's
it's cheaper for you to drill a well than to like
what
hook
is
up to the
Turkey
city connection.
Mountain? What is Turkey Mountain? How many feet of elevation is it? Is it like 1,000?
Tulsa, downtown is actually one of the highest points in Tulsa, and it is 660 feet above sea level. And
I
Turkey
think
Mountain's only about another 200 feet above that. So,
I think that Tampa on average is about 2 feet above sea level.
well, I
If I'm
definitely
not
know
mistaken.
St. Pete is like you're on the water all the time.
Tampa literally is the water as well. It floods here everywhere.
Yeah, St. Peter. Oh, that's surprising. St. Petersburg has an average elevation of 44 feet, whereas
Oh,
Tampa,
Tampa's
44.
40, 48, 48 feet.
48. Hmm. Then again, when you think about it, like
I think that my house is literally 12 or maybe 10.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
because
remember.
of
you're
the
you're further inland though, so that wouldn't make sense.
it's because of the
It's
curvature of
either
the
12
Earth.
or 10.
The
No,
curvature of the Earth.
it's because we got fucking ripped off of fucking. There's
Pangea,
Gondwana.
bro.
There was Pangea. It split into Gondwana and Rondwana, and fucking basically Florida got scraped off of fucking modern day Africa way back in the Pangea days. It got scraped off, and that you find a whole bunch of weird fossils here that you'd never find in the normal continental United States, that were alive in like Africa, because like, and that's why we have like weird plant life that lives here. And that's basically why the whole state on average is like fucking 4 feet above sea level. You know what I mean? It's basically like this giant aquifer quartz crystal that got scraped off a long time ago. It's like bedrock almost, because of like how the Mariana Trench works, where like crust goes in and like basically gets consumed by the earth. And
Right.
it gets spun around. It's really hot. It gets spit back out, and it makes new shit like mountains and stuff, like Mount Everest, and that's how you can tell the crust layers.
Dude, I took one semester of geology in college, and that was actually my major going
I
into it.
remember that.
And I dropped out because I took one class and I was like, "Yep, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you." Because like honestly, they taught so much, and it was like all this shit like topographical information, stratigraphy, which is like the layering of rocks. I forgot what the other like transformation, like which angle certain things are pushed up at certain rates, certain types of topography, like tombstone topography, where all the rocks they start out flat, but they get pushed straight up so that they like whenever they poke through the ground, they look like tombstones. Shit like that. And we went on like one field trip around Oklahoma looking at different like quarries and all the shit. What are
That's
those
dope,
mountains called?
though.
Like the Kiamichi Mountains, all that shit. And then like
Yeah.
in one semester, I was like, yeah, I mean, I feel like I learned everything there is to learn about this in one semester. So I'm probably just going to get bored and drop out anyway. So let's just change it to fucking business finance. That's some solid logic, huh?
Yeah, those are,
I guess so.
they kind of
Hey,
go hand in
man.
hand, to be honest
Dude,
with you.
college is the best whenever you find like just do something that will actually help you in your personal life, because like you're not going to get a job just based on your college education
fuck.
unless it's something crazy.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Now I have an answer.
You have to
Oh,
have
mic
that,
check.
He had those
Yeah,
way too ready to go.
Everybody get professional around here, bitch.
Way too ready to go there.
Well, see, I'm over here.
Dude,
playing
I
video
think that
games.
this right now should be the screenshot. Somebody take a picture of that. Everybody has a headset, bro. Somebody screen capture this. I don't know how to do it on a Mac.
Oh, here. Command Shift
Max
3.
Suck
Command
ass.
Shift 3.
Command Shift 3. Hey, I'll drink
Jesus.
to that. Hey, beer check.
Is that water, bro?
Command Shift 3.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Here's me.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you just did it. Congratulations. Now you can steal nudes off of
I heard-
Instagram stories.
I heard someone open a beer. And now
Yeah, you can open up your Snapchat on on your laptop, and you'll be
Yeah.
Gucci.
No, yeah, they won't get the screenshot
Yeah, they
notification
don't
if
get
it's
the
on your laptop.
notification.
now I feel like I'm an Xbox y'all.
All right, what
That's
are you
called being a
talking about?
creep in 2022, baby boy.
Hey, everybody has to have a Pepsi in their hand or a Pepsi Light.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me share my here, can you let me share my topographical map of Central Florida?
There you
See?
go. Access.
Okay, so see, here's where you are right here. You're kind of in a low spot actually.
No, where are you? Where's your mouse at?
See this right here, this is St. Pete, this is Clearwater, this is Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm in that purple region.
Yeah.
No, but
That's the water.
no, like so like go towards. I'm in
Oh, right.
Sarasota. Yeah. I'm in
Oh, down
Sarasota.
here. Oh, so
a
that's
little
like
bit,
super low.
like yeah, just like south of
What is
A little
that?
bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez, like 8 feet? Or
Yeah,
probably
I'm
like
like
3.
it's 16 feet. Like
Oh
Google
my
says,
God.
16 feet above sea level.
But look at this. Like, see, this is what was confusing to me because it said average elevation from sea level of Tampa was like, what, 48? But 48
Yeah.
would be in the orange, and it's not. But I mean, like, look, just like right here. Like, this right here is a 20-minute drive, and then that looks like a fucking mountain.
No, I'm in a
compared to
region that
everything else.
floods. East Tampa kind of does flood whenever it rains hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like it dips
It
down.
might just
like,
be
there.
because the city doesn't care about East Tampa because it's the hood, and they don't clean out the drains ever, and so it just backs up. That might be
Oh,
the case.
dude, that's actually
Nah.
something I noticed. Like, at your house, the only drain on your street is the one in front of your house.
Oh no! Guess what? I took a shovel.
Shit. I took a it's in the drain. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
Sorry.
did I just freeze?
Yeah, a little bit, but you're fine.
My whole computer's frozen.
Parmesan Don. Huh.
You don't have to freeze your body.
Can
I
you
can
still
see
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're moving.
See, you're moving.
You look like you just popped a Zanny or something. It's kind of like.
Really? All right. So Mike,
Illy?
basically, the thing that's happening at this current moment is that my screen on my computer is completely frozen,
Yes.
so it looks like everybody is frozen right now.
Oh, well, I can hear you just fine, and we can see you. The stream's doing solid.
How's my mic quality on this?
It's better
Can you
than
hear?
whatever you were doing last
Oh
time.
yeah, no, this is great. This is excellent quality
actually
for
hear me?
everyone.
Well, you can hear everybody talking. Nobody talks over each other. You can control your volume of speech. It's excellent.
Well, I don't know how to
Amazing.
change my mic sensitivity on the computer. This is a
I think
thing
you're
I'm-
doing good, dude.
You just have to rub it inside your mouth.
It doesn't move.
Oh, this is the one that Carlos gave
Oh.
me.
Oh, check this out. Wait, hold up.
This is
I
probably
never
the same
ever
as
do
that.
this because check this out. It has a USB that goes with the auxiliary. You want to see what happens when I plug in the USB?
Stops working.
Hold on.
They light up.
Fuck. There it goes.
So
It lit up.
Why would you need that?
Because I'm a pro gamer.
You don't even have one of those like Honda Civic seats.
yeah, gamer chairs, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You
this
get
is on
some-
my Subaru STI, bro.
That chair is also my closet.
Yeah, bro, I vape.
Pretty great.
Yeah, this is my vaping chair. It's oil resistant.
Hey, what do y'all think about my original artwork right here? How about that?
It's not original, man. I've seen that in so many
You've never
pictures.
seen that before in your goddamn life.
I've seen that ever since you got that. I've seen it everywhere. Like I'll be watching. I don't even have TikTok, and I'll like just see a TikTok, and it's in the back of somebody's bedroom, like every time.
Yeah.
But cultural relativism, that's a cool place to be. Oh, that topographical map came from FIU. Amazing. Keep it local. In-house. I feel sorry for Mr. Debo over there. He's like, he's on edge. He doesn't know
Is
if
he,
people
like,
can see him.
Is he
doesn't know
picking
if
his
people-
nose right now?
Yeah, what are you doing,
My
Devin?
computer
were you
started
digging for gold?
freaking out. No, my computer just got that. You know that like gay color wheel or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
the gay pride color wheel. Or
Pride
something?
Month loading.
Yeah, on a Mac. Yeah, no, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all colors and it goes on the screen or whatever. It just started doing that on my computer. And I guess
I
it's
think-
because I'm hosting it or something.
Oh yeah, hosting it really sucks, dude. I
it
hope
literally-
your data at your house isn't capped because I got a notification
not.
just from running this last month because I only have like 1 terabyte a month because it's cheap as fuck, and I got notifications like you use 90% of your data. And I've never seen that before, and I was like,
No,
yep,
that's a
it's because of
scam.
this.
That's because it's a scam, probably. No, people will fucking set up a spectrum.net at gmail.com account and they'll fucking email people and be like, yeah, give me your credit card info. I'll take care of it and I'll waive the fine. And then they'll just steal your credit card information.
No, this was literally like an email directly from Fox, and it said like we're gonna charge you an extra $10 or some shit. But but I know is 100% contributed to this. But honestly, I think this whole like whatever you want to call it, fuck, dude, what do you call
Great
it? This
Recession.
whole series of episodes, at the end of the day, is just a comparison between a 2012 MacBook Air and a 2013 MacBook Pro, and which one can do any sort of video production in the year 2022.
Yeah, Sean has a new computer. Get him to cast it next week.
Dude.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna make the link next week, and then
We're
you're
over
gonna
here in the-
fucking run it off of your Wi-Fi and your computer. You have a newer computer.
I got
Yeah,
unlimited.
dude.
I got unlimited Wi-Fi.
What do you guys
I
have down
think.
there? Is it Spectrum? Is that what it is?
All right, guys.
Or
Yeah.
Comcast?
Cat chat. Let's go. Connor?
We have like 3 of them. We have like Comcast. We have like FiOS, and then we have Spectrum.
Oh, so you don't have
Yeah.
AT&T?
Nah,
AT&T sucks.
I think we have like CenturyLink also, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
camera.
CenturyLink also sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Well, I've always heard like FiOS is actually really good because it's not even a US based company. That's usually how it goes.
Oh, it used to be like, I think it's like Frontier or something like that.
Yeah,
It
it's
used to be like Verizon.
I thought it got like, yeah, because didn't Verizon, they went through a bunch of like weird mergers and shit like 5 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
They sold off like all their, like they still run their network, they just don't own it, I guess, or something like that. Something weird. But do you
Yeah.
remember T-Mobile? Like their CEO was always like on Twitter and shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like, he's like, I'm the cool CEO. I wear a pink blazer, and it's like, what the like? I still don't understand what that even was.
Dude, he actually did a lot of cool shit, bro.
Yeah, he
It
had like
seems-
slow
yeah.
cooker Sundays, bro. You know, I have a T-Mobile apron.
I have
bro.
some notes.
Well, dude, T-Mobile gives you like free shit every week.
Yeah.
Like you just check that little thing or whatever, and you're like, "Ooh, I got a free cooler." Like it's always something like that. Yeah, there's this girl I work with that's always doing that. It's like, "Oh, did you check your T-Mobile rewards today?" Like I was here asking somebody that, and it's like, "Oh, well, I don't know why you didn't get that because I got it." Like that type of shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I had T-Mobile as a Go phone when I was like 13. I had to mow yards to buy a cell phone, so I just went with the cheapest option.
It's respectable.
Oh.
Young entrepreneurial mindset, you know. That's how you know you were meant to be a businessman.
Yeah, exactly.
So, not
It
a geologist.
It's also nice to know that your family doesn't come from any struggle and aren't willing to help you out at all. Like that's really what builds a non-concetious worker.
Now look at you with the Gucci motor.
I got the
suit.
Gucci
the Gucci suit on.
Damn, I forgot these had a cable.
Living that big boss life now, and then Matt's selling toe picks on OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude, no, Matt, pick something up with your feet right now. Pick something up with your feet. Watch this.
For only $3
What was
a
I
month.
just telling you? What was I just telling you?
Is Matt selling a TV with his
Fuck.
feet?
God damn it.
Is Matt selling a TV with his feet? Oh, this is gold. This is fucking awesome.
Dude,
I
as
am
soon as you
glad
did
we're
that,
live streaming right now. Hell
as soon
yeah.
as you did that,
This
we
is
got like 50
fantastic.
comments.
Yeah, for
Hell
only
yeah.
$3 a month,
Somebody-
bro. You can
somebody
subscribe
people
to
are, like,
Matt and
vor
get
in the
unlimited
comments.
toe picks.
Vor. Hey,
This
I
is how you
came
take
back with
advantage
some
of the algorithm.
T-Mobile facts out of this notebook, dude. Oh shit.
Hey, are you
Shit,
using
this
your
is-
erasable notebook that you got?
No, this is like a. It's got stuff on every page.
I got
But
one
it's
that's erasable. So you can just,
handwritten
okay, you can't
with
see
pen
it. Here.
and ink.
It's like, and you scan the bottom of the page and it uploads it to a Word document. It like transcribes it into text.
No, I have an actual transcribed text.
Dude, I'm sitting next to a pile of probably 15 spiral notebooks I've used in the last 6 months. It's insane.
Well, that's why you just gotta get a 300-page book.
That way, when you
Hey.
lose it, you lose a whole quarter's worth of work
What are you
instead of
using
just 1
notebooks
week.
for?
All right,
You
so
what?
T-Mobile.
What do you use notebooks
I got
for?
some facts for you.
Taking
So
notes.
the CEO that took over that you guys are thinking of, his name is John Ledger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was very disruptive to the whole fucking market because he was
Whoa.
a former AT&T employee.
Son
All
of
right.
a bitch.
So in 1994, there was this company called VoiceStream, and it was owned by fucking Western Wireless Corp in 1988, a regional company then. And the parent company changed to Deutsche Telekom or Deutsch. And
Deutsche.
in 2001, they paid $35 billion for this company, and then they headquartered it in Bellevue, Washington, where it's headquartered today. 86 million subs, third largest. They took over the Puerto Rican market by and also the Virgin Islands, and then they spent $7 million on OmniPoint and aerial communications. That was an acquisition for them. They spent $5 million on PowerTel acquisition, and then that made them $24 billion in that same quarter. $1 million on Suncom, and then they made $2.4 billion in that same quarter. In 2011, there was an AT&T merger. They tried to buy out AT&T, T-Mobile did, and that was a failed merger. But they gave them some Spectrum shares, and so now T-Mobile basically all owns Spectrum. T-Mobile owns Spectrum, basically. And then in 2013, they bought out Metro PCS, so that's T-Mobile buying out Metro PCS. And then their CEO, John Ledger, he's the uncarrier. His shit starts in 2013. And then Mike Stevenson is the new CEO now. But before then, they gained around 50 million subscribers in 10 years under John Ledger. But like Mike Stevenson is the mastermind who has basically essentially bought out Sprint, and so everybody is like on Sprint now. That was like they're on T-Mobile. If you were on Sprint, you're on T-Mobile now, and they own all of Spectrum. Like they're dominating. I would say like I wouldn't give financial advice or anything, but if I was going to invest in something, it'd be T-Mobile. You know what I mean? Like their business model is like insane. They're
Yeah, they're
crazy.
always like skirting the line of well, see, that's the deal. Like anytime there's a public service provider, well, not public, well, I guess kind
Once
of,
this happens.
but publicly owned service provider. Yeah, they're always just skirting the line of antitrust, so they're just buying up all the competition nonstop. Like, which is crazy because you would think that would actually be a situation where, like, you know, I'm not a fan of like antitrust laws at all, but if
Dude, who is? Probably Matt. He probably
No, you know who
a
is?
huge fan of these.
You know who
laws
is?
and regulations. I think that Matt just
Corporations
likes
are.
laws.
Corporations love antitrust because it gives them the exact guidelines of what to do to monopolize the market. So instead of doing it the typical way, which is scare your competition, you just buy them up with market capital, and then boom, there you go. Oh, you're back into the sketches. That's cool, man.
Wait,
Who's that supposed to be? Is that Brad?
yeah, maybe I might have just drawn that.
That looks pretty good.
It also just fell out of my notebook.
How do y'all feel about leftover buffalo chicken wraps? Oh shit!
Does it
There we go.
already have the ranch inside of it?
Yeah, so it might be kind of soft. Dude, I had lunch today with this vice president of sales for a company, like nationwide. And he was a 55-year-old man that just got braces yesterday on his teeth.
Oh,
And so he couldn't eat anything. And he's like, he's from like Europe, so has a weird accent. And I couldn't figure out if he's talking like that because his mouth hurt so bad. But
because
he was like, he just asked the waitress. He asked the waitress. He's like, he just goes, "What's the softest thing you have?" it's like that's just the weirdest fucking thing. And this guy's like probably, you know, he's on like a $500,000 salary, and just fucking living it up, man. He's like, well, I paid for my 4 kids to have braces. I figured it was my turn. And I was like, hell yeah, man, let's go. He wasn't from
What?
Romania though, so I don't
What? So
really.
did you just fucking stare at him and say, "Dude, why do you have some fucking braces?" Or why did he tell you that?
It was obvious. He was explaining it. You know how Europeans, they don't really joke around. They just like tell you stuff you don't really care about and like are very serious about it. That's how it was. But
Huh.
cool guy. Yeah. I thought it was just like the weirdest exchange I've had in a minute. It's like, don't mind me, my teeth are on fire. Dude, I'm pretty enthralled by your game you're playing there. We got some MP or MPRG going on here?
I don't know what that means, but it's Halo Wars.
Massive porn.
Oh, I've seen this. This is when they go out back and then they stroke each other off, right?
Wait, why have you watched something like that?
Why out back? Why not? Why not out front? Do it for the world to see, man. Show your colors.
Yeah, I mean, $20 is $20. It don't matter.
Oh, I've seen this before. This is called 69 on the lawn tractor.
Hey, there's a
This is
lawnmower simulator on this
69 on the
this.
0-turn mower.
On the John Deere.
Oh yeah, shit. We still have 2 things to cover really quick. So Matson, what do you think about what do you think about Romania?
Well, it's going to be one of the first countries I visit in my search to become a vampire. You see, Eastern European countries have a higher likelihood of having actual vampires, and I'm
Why
trying
is
to
that?
become immortal. Well, that's where the legends come from, is Eastern Europe.
What do you think it's based off the dark and cloudy mountains and rain?
It's
And
based off
blood
of Vlad
sucking?
Impaler going around and annually raping people with spikes. But,
Dude, okay. I just heard something about him. That guy was.
What do you think
fucking
the
amazing.
religion of Romania is?
Christian.
Damn. On point, Anders. Good job, man.
Oh my god, dude! This
You know,
man
man,
By what
breeds
percentage? By what
European
percentage?
culture and idealism. This
Man,
guy
I
is
don't fucking
European.
know a
He's
high
a European plant.
A high
bruh.
percent. 90.
Yeah.
Would 90% be high?
Yeah,
It's like an industry plant.
Well,
but
you're
he's a
correct.
European plant.
great.
He's actually streaming from the Czech Republic right now.
I
Hey,
can
we
see you
got
become a
a-
we
vampire, to
don't-
be honest, Matt.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I can see you as a vampire.
Yeah, he's always wearing an undershirt, and that's
Yeah.
it. You're always
Well,
you're
I've got
always
them so much-
cold.
My tattoo will
Avoiding the
show.
sun.
You can't see it. I mean, look at how pale I am. Of course.
You're always cold, and you're always talking about how your blood done fucked up.
Yeah, I actually don't bleed. Believe it or not, it's been a while since I've seen my own blood.
That's good. At least you don't have that paper skin syndrome or whatever the fuck. Okay, so there was 2 major topics we need to either cover. We can either cover lawn, like turf and lawn
Oh,
care,
I'm actually
or
playing. Wait, Connor. I'm playing. Look at the
lawn
title.
mowing simulator. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I saw you doing some selections. I was like, hold on. And also, if that's not an option, maybe boats. That seems to go hand in hand.
Yeah, we can talk about boats.
Boats and grass. Now, how can we get grass on a boat? How can we cover an entire boat with zoysia?
Oh shit! You start your own mowing company.
Oh hell yeah! That's what a lot of people from high school did after they got a DUI after working at their insurance job or some shit.
Damn, that is hilarious. That's
You know what?
comedy
I
gold,
tried
man.
out the corporate world and it just wasn't for me. It's like, dude, you beat up your wife and had to start over. You know what I mean, though? That's usually what it is. He's like,
Look,
oh well,
yeah.
you know what? My my little league baseball coaching's really starting to pop off.
They only have tattoos on
All right,
their
guys.
forearm.
First
Yeah.
question:
Only where
First
they're
question.
visible.
What
They
mower do
only
I
just-
use?
They
talk
only
about
have one
heavy
tattoo and it's on the side of their neck.
operation. I'm a
Connor.
heavy equipment operator
You're
I'm a
familiar
tier
with
1
this. What
operator.
mower do
Thank
I-
you very much.
What mower do I choose?
because badass motherfucker ain't a job title.
Go with the 0-turn.
This
Yep,
one?
yep.
Yep, there you go.
Watch out for ditches though, because that'll really screw you over, and they're hard to get out, man.
All right.
All right, what are you running on there? A
Grass is
440
too
V twin?
long.
Oh, Stiga.
Man,
got a golf
yo,
course.
speak.
Hi.
You're at a golf course.
Matt has the floor.
Hello. Today we're playing Lawnmower Simulator. Oh, hold X to start the engine.
You were just gonna say something, dude. You were
So
trying
what-
to say.
I was trying to figure out what kind of mower to get.
Oh,
Damn, dude. I want to play that now.
Yeah. So what type of grass are you mowing? Is it like rye? Is it St. Augustine?
I just put
Like,
down some rye because it germinates really low temp.
All right.
Yeah, you're really good, like in the mid 50s.
Oh shit. Oh shit, we're moving. All right, guys. So our
Watch
first
out for
stop,
that. Watch out for that rabbit nest.
rabbit nest.
You're gonna shred a bunch of baby bunnies.
Get ready to cut.
Yeah, come on, boy. I want to see you lay some stripes.
Yeah. Ah.
You fucked up already.
do a
shit.
donut, bro.
Wait, how do you like make him bigger on the screen? Oh,
Oh yeah, you just
Might just click on him, maybe.
I think he has to do it. Or you have to like accept it. When I was doing it earlier, it was weird.
oh, I just.
Can you
I
make
just
him the host?
removed- I don't know how I can do that.
What is an audio
There.
avatar?
That?
Oh, no fucking way. This is sick, dude. This thing has a lot more features than I thought.
What? This game?
No StreamYard.
Oh.
Hey, check out what happens when I turn off my camera.
That's cute, Connor.
It's like
Yeah,
this
that's pretty
stream has
cool.
been taken down by
Oh,
the
fuck.
United States Federal Reserve System.
Hey, man, you know what would be mad if I- Well, they've been
Watch
mad
out,
if I did
faggot. We're gonna kill you.
That's pretty sweet, man. I love dealing with AV, man. I'm a real big AV guy.
How do I get it?
Hey,
Hey,
these are weeds, right?
Yeah, somebody
Hey,
just do that.
Back up from
yeah.
that fence. Back up from that fence.
What do you mean?
You let your helper handle the fence lines. You just get the guts of it.
Dude,
Okay.
when'd you get a piano?
Oh yeah, I just got it installed 5
Gorgeous
minutes ago.
home, sir. Gorgeous
Yeah,
home.
thanks, bro. You know, I'm just trying not to get swatted online. You know.
Yeah, I noticed how all your light fixtures happen to be RGBs. Is that a coincidence? Yeah, that's a very nice pad you got there, buddy.
Why the fuck is this a game?
You're playing it and you're seeming to enjoy it.
No, I was playing it because it was the topic, and y'all ain't even talking about fucking grass.
Well, okay. Well, here's the deal. That game just appeals to most people's mild autism, and
Dude.
so does grass because it's like the real life
Oh,
version.
now we
of it.
have first person. Perfect.
No arms.
Connor, are you telling me that this is not your shit right here?
It'd be better if the first person view had arms.
Dude, you don't have fucking arms.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I'm one of those guys that's like, can you help me put on my shirt?
One of those fucking a
It's
worm
like,
person.
man, how did you open the door into this gas station? Yeah, I love those
Man.
guys.
Wait. Look, I didn't have the fucking blade down.
Fired.
This game
Off the
sucks
job.
ass.
It's too bad. Yeah, so my favorite type of grass is probably, if I had to say, fescue. I just don't live in a climate where I can use it easily.
Zoasia all day for me.
That's what my dad has, and I don't like it because it's too thick. It looks like carpet versus grass. I like grass being about half an inch tall, usually about 5/8 at most. Like you got to use a rotocut or a rotary mower, like one of those old school reel
Correct.
mowers.
My beer's empty.
Oh shit!
Wait, are you drinking alcohol, bro?
No. That's just apple juice.
It's apple juice, but he mixes in some fizz with it. He got a can of fizz.
From his
Or you
neighbor.
just know he puts
On
a fucking
pyramid scheme.
he puts an Alka-Seltzer tablet at the bottom so it looks like beer. Bro, this beer's got a great head on it.
Oh my lord, that's oh man.
Remember, like back in like the middle school days, where you're like, and even like elementary school, you had like them Smarties, and you would just think that they were you could smoke
Okay.
them, you could snort them. Like I feel like that's where
Yeah.
my major drug addictions came from.
Oh yeah, bro. You never
Smarties.
freebase Smarties?
You ever boof Smarties before, bro? You ever stick a Smartie up your ass?
Yeah, that's what Mrs. McMasters, my 4th grade teacher, made me do to myself in front of her,
Now that begins the next segment. Where's y'all's fucking beer?
followed by the class guinea pig.
Hey, I don't have that, but I have an apple juice. Can anybody
Why are
see
you doing
this?
that?
I've got this. Can you see it? Wow, that's really clear. What a clear picture.
I should show you my screen right now through reverse imaging.
What? Oh, do you use Tin Eye?
Oh
Ah!
shit! Oh
Ha!
damn! I
Oh!
can't even do that.
Oh, who's that? Oh.
Here, I could do this probably.
Oh, that you see that shit? That's LiDAR that was just doing that.
Oh yeah, this is a very slow refresh rate. I like our backgrounds though. I mean, we got Devin here with the pickup artist. We got Sean with the gorgeous, the towering fireplace
Can
veneer,
anybody see this?
and then Matt's with the closet door and the backpack.
Matt's humble abode.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe I can.
Basically, if I could describe it verbally, my screen is just solid loading
That's
screen,
Maryland?
and it's completely black, and it doesn't show anything.
Well, we've been
and-
seeing
can you
you this
guys
whole
see me?
time.
plus we got this
Yeah.
thing here.
Just
There's-
log
there's-
into YouTube
there's
and
Katzen
like
right
just watch it live on your phone. That way you can see us 7 seconds later.
Oh, that seems weird. but
Yep, we can
alright.
see the cat. Cat's right there. Cat. Oh my God, cat.
Connor,
Oh,
you
I
need
can
to
go
chill,
grab.
bro.
Hold on, let me go grab my puss. Gotta go grab myself by my puss.
It's weird.
Ugh. Shit. Okay. Here we go.
All right, on the count of 3, I need everybody to type their credit card numbers and security
Hey,
codes in the
Shitsworth.
chat.
Say something.
Something. Oh, tell Shitty speak.
Why is it showing me all big then? Is it?
Yeah, it was.
Somebody else play a YouTube video. Somebody else on their computer play a
Oh,
YouTube
you're
video.
trying to play a YouTube video?
Here. Hold on.
Good
I got,
luck.
Well, I don't know, actually. I don't got shit that I want to play for anybody.
Play something random, please.
Oh,
All
I'll
right.
play some
Click
more
share. Click
Spotify
the
Here.
share
background music.
button. Hey,
Here,
click the share button.
I got some shit for you. Hold
click
on.
the share button.
Dude,
All right.
No,
let me
I
get pulled
can't
up.
do it on my computer though.
I
can't-
got you. Let me get pulled up first.
Hey Matt, has your cat ever smelled like puppy breath for some reason?
No, I don't do that.
Shitty smells.
What about Fritos or something like that?
I can't figure out if it's the chicken buffalo wrap or the cat.
So it's probably your fucking
It's probably a
moldy ass
combination of
food.
both, to be honest.
Yeah.
Was the ranch
yeah,
dressing in there to begin with?
It was Caesar, which that doesn't seem like that would go with buffalo, right?
Did you put that in there?
No, it came
Caesar
from
salad.
it was from the restaurant. My compliments to the chef.
Are you
The
you
Brook?
sure it wasn't
Where
the
was it at? The
forbidden?
Brook?
Get the chef out here now. I want to talk to him.
The Brook.
Get him out
Where-
here.
Where'd you eat at? The Brook.
Yeah.
It's a forbidden buffalo pocket pussy.
Yeah, the forbidden spicy pea hole.
Can y'all see my screen?
Woo!
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Not yet. Wait.
All right.
Oh no, we're not gonna make money off of this. It's all licensed. That shirt,
it?
that girl's lumpy ass, everything. Copyright violation.
Oh man.
All right, so let's discuss.
Yeah, you have to review it. So, oh Matt, what are you doing, bro?
Now, what did we just see?
I think that was like a hot girl or something.
I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. I'm not going anywhere with this. I'm literally just talking to fill up time.
If you have any questions, ask Sean. Sean, what do you think about his speech earlier today?
Who's
Sorry,
he?
repeat that.
What?
All right. So, what do you think about the president's governor of the Federal Reserve's
Okay, I'm
speech
about to
that
find
he
some
had
more
at
shit to
2:30
Fuck
today?
this.
Wait, is inflation even real, or is that like?
So the
No,
Fed
man, it's
says
good.
that
I think
interest
it's
rates will hike
created by the
in March.
government, bro.
Inflation's good because sandwiches are
They
getting
expect
better.
inflation to get worse, and they expect the hardest hit to be like the lower socioeconomical class,
Come on, man.
and
Come on.
they expect deliverable logistics to not recover until 2023 at the earliest. That is literally what the motherfucker said. I watched the whole hour and some odd broadcast, bro.
All right.
Live streamed it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like every day our country is going to shit, you know. So it's just like one more thing to pile on to.
So,
It's
did y'all
no,
see
our
this shit?
economy is held together with a fucking piece of duct tape, but a
No,
shitty piece of
it's
duct tape.
it's
And
Elmer's
that's
glue and
covered in
popsicle sticks.
yeah, it's covered. No,
Have you seen the stock
duct tape is
market in the
covered
past
in
4
fucking-
months, dude?
You know,
Have
honestly,
you
I think
seen the stock market in the past 4 months? Like everything has
Yeah.
been on sale, and you're like, okay, I'll buy up now. And then like a month later, boom, another 20% down. Okay, I'll buy up now. No, it's like, okay, I guess I learned what scaling in is, but it's the opposite way. Like
yeah.
it's so, dude, it's just
Honestly,
that
I feel
alone
like
is insane.
monopoly money may be legal tender soon. I mean, if we're gonna accept Bitcoin, like, might as well just like, I got a whole bunch of monopoly money, you know, and I have the
I got poker
electronic edition.
chips.
I have the electronic edition
Oh
too, bro.
yeah,
I
with the
get, I get
cards.
I got the Amex, I get
I
that
love it.
Monopoly Amex, bro.
Dude, that shit was so bad. Dude, that's back when Monopoly cost like $70 for the
Yeah, bro.
game, because it's like, dude, it comes with an electronic card reader,
Yeah.
and like now it would like now it would be federally required to use EMV chips. It
Imagine
would
if we
cost-
could network them together, like every single electronic monopoly banking game. We found a way how to interconnect them, and we actually form our own payment system.
yeah, just peer-to-peer payments,
Arc,
almost like
Yeah,
a
you know,
blockchain.
Arc
oh,
F,
oh my,
Arc F.
Almost like a
fintech.
blockchain.
almost like I
Financial
can
tech.
create a.
Kathy Wood, bro. She's literally Arc Investments. Arc
Kathy Wood?
F is like fintech, and it's basically financial tech, and it is like basically to cancel out banks almost.
What do you guys think about this? This is just as bad as like the Donald Trump memes. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm orange, haha. You know, like, I love this, dude. I love this shit. This is something.
a shit post.
This is something I would expect my aunt to like put on Facebook. Let's see what else we got here. I'm sure I have more access to the internet than just this one screen, but apparently not. Fucking
Are you able to see my screen?
Dude, this computer is so stupid.
Is my screen like on right now?
Yeah, I can see you're like hunched over looking at the camera.
No, my fucking screen share.
No, you can't do two screen shares at the same time. There we go.
Mine was on like before yours.
Well, it has to be accepted.
Oh, how dare you?
You are not accepted, young man.
See,
Now you have to fillet
Vegas
every single one of us.
Convention Center Loop, Las Vegas, Nevada.
dude, they built a fucking hyperloop in Vegas, and it's fucking done. And they're
Oh no,
building
did
the
you
next
see?
one.
No, that's what I was talking about a couple
That's
weeks ago. Did you see
dope.
how terrible it is though? I was actually
Uh-uh.
surprised. They only made it a single lane, and none of like the distance since whatever the fuck it's called, auto drive, and the distance the radar it uses between the cars like doesn't work right, so they don't move in like a fluid fashion. They're all just like start stop constantly. And yeah, I saw a video of it. Obviously, there's some bugs to work out, but like, why did they only make it
Ugh.
one lane? Like, that's a very
Well,
small hole to
it's
bore.
it's a fucking elevator for your car, but I mean it's not an elevator; it's a conveyor.
Oh.
Well, but it's sections, so it uses like it syncs up with the cars somehow to keep them on like these tracks because the tracks will get shorter and longer as it goes around turns. And it has
Dude,
to keep
I've
like a
never
spacing.
I've never heard
Yeah.
of this shit. This is crazy.
There's one that goes
man.
from
you
LA.
serious?
I'm finding this shit
Yeah.
out for the
Yeah,
first time. Yeah.
They actually
Devin.
had this open when I was in Vegas.
Check out this one that
Yeah.
they're building in Vegas right now. This one's going to connect from Fremont Street to fucking to the new Vegas Strip. Look at that
Dude,
shit.
they should make one that you can just take like bird scooters down or like
You
little
had to say
go-karts or some shit. That'd be
Fremont, bro.
badass.
All right. Damn. Yeah. Wait. What does it do though?
You fucking it's an elevator. Your car goes down and then it just fucking zips you to whatever station you choose.
An elevator.
No, yeah, like it takes you underground and then you fucking you ride this shit.
Oh, you drive your car.
No, you ride it. It
Yeah,
moves
you
your
stay in it.
car.
Have you ever seen a car like it's like a car wash that it pulls
Yeah.
you through, kind of. Or like one of those things in the airport where you just stand on it and it whisks
They'll have a
you
fucking
away.
video of it though. I want to see. Oh shit! Look at that.
Oh, is that the final cum shot?
Looks like it.
the finisher.
The finisher.
You
Damn,
can't.
dude! Like I literally can't get rid of that Joe Biden picture on my screen now. I don't know what happened.
Why do you want to say a Joe Byron right now?
Oh shit, dude!
Well,
They
I
just showed up
wanna
at my
fuck
front
you.
door. They just showed up at my front door, dude. They just cut my audio.
Who, the SWAT?
They're here in the building.
Damn it! Why'd you have to shoot the dog immediately? Wait, hold on. I don't know. Damn, dude. Like using two monitors kind of sucks with this.
Yeah.
It says that that's
I
the
wish
way
I
to
had
do
two
it. But,
monitors.
Meat.
well,
boy.
I actually have 4. Thank you very much.
Hey, how about you go fuck yourself, Connor? I have one.
I already did.
All right, I'm trying to find some fucking footage of this shit because this shit's not doing it justice. I don't. Why would your fucking website not have like a bunch of videos to show it off?
What? Oh, because it's boring. Remember the boring.
I'm sorry, that was very funny.
Hello, I'm Elon Musk, and I think it's really funny because it's boring. I made a super soaker, but put
Shit.
propane in it. It's a super soaker with propane. I don't even know where the fuck he's like. He's not British, but he is.
Enjoyer. Jesus, dude. Why do you have to use such an offensive name on YouTube of all platforms?
When I'm online,
What?
I have to be behind about 16 different layers of irony. Okay, I can't just be a genuine person. I'm not vulnerable enough. Sorry. Dude, you know what? I accidentally just set it as my desktop background. That's why it's like that. It's that 666 Joe Biden picture. Because I right-clicked it to close it, but now it's my desktop background.
Is that playing?
Yeah, it's playing. It's playing really loud.
Oh,
This
really?
bitch looks like she's British for show.
Oh, is it because she's ugly?
That's all I know how to do. I don't know.
Is it because she fucked up in the head?
Is that well? You think she's British just because she's busted as shit?
Hey, mate. I tell you what, she probably a tough son bitch, though.
She is not bronze enough for me. She needs to put on a fake tan.
She's a tough bad.
She needs to have enormous eyelashes. Oh my god, it's a car. I just got on a seatbelt. Oh, I put down me telly and strapped in for the ride. Beep beep, I love driving in cars. Beep beep beep. Woo! So much fun. Jesus Christ. See, look how uneventful that is. I thought it was gonna go like 400 miles an hour or some
Look
shit.
at that
Everybody
shit,
give
though.
your best British fucking face impression.
Aye. Oh,
Look at that shit.
you got a flat fanny and it's gorgeous.
Is this Scottish? Oh no.
Yeah, dude. Get you a girl that lost some teeth in a street fight.
That sounds like a fun time.
You know they made solid contact. Hey, we can't see your screen anymore. Do you want me to play guitar so you can jam?
You can't see my screen there, Mo. Oh, look, Devin's got one of them harmonicas.
You might be a few minutes behind here. Hold on.
Me?
Oh, here we go. This will make it so much faster. You can turn down your camera.
Hey, Sean, try to share
resolution.
something on the internet. Just share anything on the internet right now.
Yeah, you have a computer that works.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can share anything.
What? Was mine not working?
No, everybody sucks.
I need to order one of those cool pads for this laptop, like those things you set it on. The
I have
fan
this thing on
thing.
a big mat, but it is like overheating right now. It is like hot to the touch.
Big Matt.
Oh, does yours get really hot where the charger is?
Oh
Like where it
yeah,
plugs
it's
in?
on
Yeah.
fire.
Mine's like hot to like it'll burn me if I hold it too long.
Yeah, it's very
That's
hot.
badass though, dude. We need to have a live stream one of these days. That's just like we can like
Hey,
let's
can
see
you
how
add
long we
anything?
can stream without it like destroying your computer.
Hey.
Yeah,
Guys,
we
check
need
this
a few
out.
more Patreons. Click the link in the
Yeah.
description and subscribe.
Look what
to
I
our
did.
Patreon. Matt will give you a 10-minute freestyle and a foot.
Oh,
pick or
and
something.
he'll give you a French tickler or whatever that thing is. What the
Here we go.
fuck is that, dude? Oh, that's your Tesla coil,
Cha.
Ugh.
but it's not really a coil though.
That's fucking lightning. Dude, the coil's right here. That's the coil.
Oh, so that's the emitter.
Yeah, right here is the, and
Sick,
then the
bro.
tip is just for looks. You
Just
can
for
touch
the
it.
ladies.
Yeah.
Put that on the end of a girl's nipple, man.
Oh,
she'll love
fuck. God damn. That shit got me good.
it. Shit, dude.
Hell yeah,
Pretty
dude.
sick. Oh, hey, quick question. When was the last time you guys used one of these bad boys? You want to guess what's in here? Dryer sheets.
Neat.
Sure, that's what they all say.
Oh, a booth tube.
Yeah, exactly. I got company.
There's got a couple sponges in there.
I got a Pringles can full of lotion soaked Kleenexes.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you something from my
I
personal.
think that's the best thing that Matt's ever said. A booth tube.
Bro, my parents just got a new leather couch.
Dude, I just sucked the fuck out of myself. I think I'm gonna die now.
It's got the individual cushions like Sean's does over there. Those cracks been
Poor
looking
guy.
enticing.
That guy is just a poor. Come on, poor guy. Sean the Fawn, what do you have to say for yourself and the Federal Reserve?
Yeah, hey, let's talk about like some serious hard
Yeah,
knocks.
yeah. I don't believe in the feds, bro. I got no face, no case, bro.
Hard
No
hitting
face, no case.
politics.
Oh shit! Oh, they got me. Oh, son of a bitch! I'm back.
Yeah,
I got the
I
server
actually
back
have
up.
this virtual background to hide the 10,000 bricks of cocaine that I have.
You know what's hilarious? It kind of looks similar to your actual background, like the same paint color and shit.
Like my actual house. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same paint color. Like you've got like
Just
the
missing a
recessed
PA.
lighting, everything.
Just missing a piano and
Yeah.
a fireplace.
You don't need a fireplace though. That's
Wait, Sam Branch.
For like
You
2
see how
days.
he's fucking he could totally fucking be on there like that. On the thing. You all know, you guys have phones. We
I
all
can't
have the
see
same
that.
phones. We all have the
Wait.
same fucking messages.
We have phones.
Yeah, everybody look at your goddamn phone. I'm not gonna just
I don't have a phone, bro.
shit. Oh fuck, did you know in
I use the
Oklahoma we
mail.
don't have any cars?
I
We
use
like horses.
pigeons, bro. You know, actually, going back to the Amish, like there is a very large Amish community here. They're called the Mennonites.
Oh
They
yeah.
yeah.
they have like a very big like village of like businesses that they own, and there's like this good breakfast buffet place. So if you're ever in Sarasota, go to Der Dutchman. I stand behind it 100%.
Oh, I think I went there. Yeah. All right. Hey,
Do they have good
Sean,
pie?
Yeah,
Sean,
they
can
have
you do
really
me a
good pie.
favor?
They make
Or
good
I
pie.
mean, hey, Meat Slayer 420, can you do me a
Yeah,
favor?
that's my legal name.
Can you pull
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Can you
Legal
pull
Name
up
Podcast.
a legal name podcast brought to you by Legal Name Network? All right. Hey, can you do me a favor and just Google Amish, and then just pull it up on the stream, and then just scroll around and explore on it?
Just Amish.
Open up a new tab, just Google the word Amish, and then click on images, and let's go down a rabbit hole. I think that's a good way to polish this off.
All right.
Well, I think the issue with the sharing is just videos. I think if we share screens, it's okay.
It's actually been the opposite.
How we doing at this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Can you see my screen?
Oh, you got it?
I can see
Okay,
your
good.
screen. Yeah, I can see your
All
screen.
right.
Mine was still
Perfect.
loading.
Oh, good. All right, I gotta zoom in. Go to images, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
We gotta see some images of these.
Oh shit,
motherfuckers.
dude! Type in
Click on
Amish
it
youth
big.
gone
I want to
wild.
see these big images and scroll through
Amish Yoda, Amish haircut, Amish family. Amazon. Damn. You go Google search results or
them. Type in Amish porn.
No,
Gross.
this is a G-rated podcast. You piece of shit.
Oh yeah, this is on YouTube. We should probably switch.
I
should
said
probably switch
corn.
to.
Dude, the
we-
Amish has such good corn. Are you serious? Have you never had Amish corn before?
We should
Nah,
probably
dude,
switch
that
to
shit breaks your
Odyssey.
really
fucking
good.
teeth.
Hey, dude, we need to get on all of those like those fringe like right wing social medias like Parler
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Oh,
And we just put our video. Dude, we could actually get a substantial following there.
I bet.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
Hey, Connor,
Yeah,
create
yeah,
an
it's
They
not
account.
don't want you
Odyssey.
to say what you think. The government, man. See, I
You
wear
know what would
gloves,
be a
so
good
they
Create an
can't fucking
account.
track my
Reserve
fingerprints.
our name, Legal Name
Oh
Podcast.
fuck, they got me. Yeah, but no, like actually, because those places don't have that many users, and everybody gets exposed to
Hey,
all
what-
the content.
Hey,
Well,
what's gonna-
what if we live streamed
Connor,
other
Connor,
live streams?
Connor,
That'd be
what are these apps called?
And just review it.
Parler?
Arbitrage.
Yeah, we just reviewed them.
What are some of these apps called?
Keith Child.
Oh, like Parlor, Odyssey is actually the best video
Didn't
hosting
Parler
one.
get shut down though?
No, it's still available via web browser. And then there's that other one that like showed up like fly by night. I forgot what it's called. Getter, but it's actually just running the same code as Twitter, and they actually have the same user guidelines as Twitter, and you're more likely to get banned. So it's a total scam from one of those like blank check hedge funds. You know, I forgot what those are exactly. Like a what are those called? Like the one that started that was big part of that Donald Trump social media thing.
Getter? Getter?
Yeah. Well, see, that's the deal. Is like I think it'd be hilarious just to invade like a hardcore like boomer Republican space, like a
All
bunch
right,
of
I'm
60-year-olds.
gonna make accounts on all of these.
They're still arguing whether like or not Obama was born in Africa, and like you just pop in and be in there like in the
What?
Fed, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. That's always the funniest thing. But see, here's the deal: you can't discuss what you learned on 4chan with your parents and try to convince them of anything. So let's just do it to other people's parents. Does that make sense?
No.
Oh, we can watch Monster Jam live on YouTube.
Oh fuck
Right
yeah!
What
now.
is that?
You've never seen Monster Jam, bro?
Dude,
I don't know,
Gravedigger did
maybe.
like 4 backflips. Dude.
Okay, shit. The fucking monster trucks.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, I went to that shit live.
Or
Let's watch that
hell
shit.
yeah, I'm watching it live right now.
Dude, I love monster trucks or like the whole
Pull it up.
culture around it because they all praise the truck and nobody really cares about who the driver is. And the driver's always getting like spinal injuries and shit. You know, like the driver's the guy
Yeah.
getting like neck injuries, spinal injuries, like breathing
Yeah.
he's breathing in like nitromethane fumes from the engine and shit. And he's making probably 45 grand a year. And like he probably signs 10 or 12 autographs every night, but you know, it's all about the truck. So that
Yeah.
dude, that is like the most Southern
My-
American thing on earth. It's like we worship the truck. Yeah, Gravedigger, woo! You know, like I love that. Dude,
My
love it.
my dad used to build like the fiberglass molds for him.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, for Bigfoot and one more, um, or a couple more actually. I don't know.
Or probably for like a racing team or like or just a
Yeah,
scooter.
yeah, like those because those are
'Cause
all
they're all
fiberglass. They're all fiberglass. They
yeah,
like
and usually
yeah,
with monster trucks, they're always different. Like every one, like they're not gonna even if two monster trucks are Chevy Silverados, they're gonna be like shaped way different. Like one looks
yeah,
like a dog, one looks like a fish or some shit. Like
See,
it's
the
always
one I
some goofy
liked,
stuff.
they had a fucking golf cart with a jet engine strapped to the back, and they had that shit cranked way the fuck up. So like even if you were way up in the nosebleeds, you could feel the heat coming off of it, and it was like an uncomfortable heat. It was fucking badass. Like a full on, it was like loud as shit, made your ears bleed kind of loud.
oh yeah, they got like they're very powerful. They got like 2 engines in them.
That shit's badass.
Yeah, yeah, kind of what I was thinking, or what was I gonna ask you? Oh yeah, have you ever if he's like really good at fiberglass, has he ever done like trophy truck bodies or like anything like that, like or the fenders, like fiberglass fenders for like pre-runners and shit?
I don't believe so, but if you've heard of like I don't know if Ford's Garage is a thing out there, but he actually built all like the Ford model like T's and all the Ford cars that you see at the restaurants. He built all of those.
Oh, just like replicas.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
they're all fiberglass bodies. So
Oh, that makes sense because yeah, they had like a Chevy Bel Air and like a McDonald's here back
yeah,
in the day. And okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because well, I was asking, there's this really big company called Fiberworks, and they make just fiberglass, old school fiberglass. Like they'll do carbon fiber too, but like carbon fiber is harder to finish off, and obviously more expensive.
yeah,
But like with fiberglass, yeah, like any sort of replacement, like front fender or quarter panel on a vehicle, usually SUVs, but they'll make like one that's like 8 inches wider than stock. So like that way you don't have to get like bolt-on fenders. You just replace
yeah.
the
So
whole
like those.
panel. Yeah, it's like the Ford Raptor versus the F-150. Like it
Yeah,
all bulges out. But dude, like they're making a killing. They're a huge company, but they don't cost that much. Like you can get like if you have a Toyota Tacoma and you want to get like wide fenders from the front and like replacement bed sides that are fiberglass, the whole thing's like $1,200. It's just a shit ton of like labor and then like painting.
yeah.
Painting
Hey,
fiberglass is expensive.
I'm gonna need to make you guys make an executive decision right now. So I'm trying to create an account on this one platform, and this is the second one I'm doing it on. But if I do legal name podcast as the username, it says it's 15 characters. It's too many.
Just do legal name
Yeah.
or legal name pod.
Legal pod,
Legal pod name.
not just legal pod.
The
There you
pod
go.
father.
I feel like that's a nice, quick handle.
It doesn't really matter because one of those is going to get like a freaking like a DNS restriction soon from whatever their domain carrier is and just not exist anymore.
Oh,
That's what happened to Parler.
They're suppressing our speech.
Well, that's what happens. It's like, hey, we're just going to talk shit about Amazon and run all of our stuff on AWS. Okay, yeah, that's like me walking into a
See,
Walmart
Parler
saying,
got shut down because they were fucking planning assassinations and shit.
Oh yeah, they do that everywhere. Look at Reddit. They were threatening Trump with death threats, and I don't even care about the
That's
guy.
why all those subs got shut
for-
down.
Oh yeah, and that's what I don't like is like anything with moderation is very, very it's influenceable and shapeable. I don't like that. Like that's not free speech. And that's the deal. It's like if you don't want to be exposed to that stuff, just don't.
When you
go to
say
that free speech.
moderation, do you mean them banning subreddits, or do you mean having moderators
Oh no,
within
well
those
see,
subreddits?
well with Reddit in particular, what got hilarious is somebody was assigned a moderator, and then for some reason their subreddit or their like kind of blew up, and they felt all this power. They're like, "Ooh, I can ban people for little nitpicky things." And you've probably seen it. It's like you see a really good question asked in a post, like or on a subreddit, and you think it's relevant personally, but then you look and there's a bot right under it says, "This is against." Protocol, it will be automatically deleted in 5 days or some shit like that. And you're like, wait, why? This actually is like, continuous with whatever this subreddit's about.
I've never seen
Well,
that.
because that's the deal. It's like, it's very heavily moderated and other things that aren't. But that's the deal, though, is like, if you're, so let's just say, it doesn't even have to be Amazon, but that literally is the case. So basically, somebody goes and starts a web host on Amazon servers through AWS, and then all they do is directly against the contract with AWS. That makes sense. Now, do I think they should steal their data? No, but like setting up your own infrastructure to have a whole like web hosting website or service, whatever it is, even an RSS feed that's all video, like to host that is incredibly expensive. Like if we did this podcast once a week, every year for 2 hours on video, like backing up all that data, we would have to get and if we wanted to actually make this a podcast with an RSS feed, we'd probably pay like $2,500 a year for that hosting service because of how much data we actually would need to have on hand at any given time. And like the more that your archive grows, the more expensive it is. And like when you think of a social media, all it is an archive. So it just builds and more over time. But that's the deal too, is because like to fund that you need advertisers or private like patrons. People don't like paying for shit directly, and too many ads will steer people away. So it's kind of weird. It's like whenever they say, "Oh, Spotify is a private company. They can try to attack Joe Rogan if they want." It's like, what do you think a private company is? It's not one that's publicly traded, because like that's what it never makes sense to me. But yeah, like if it truly was a private company, sure, do whatever they want within reason, like as far as restrictions of rights. But it has to be mutual. It has to be voluntary. You can't be like, oh, you signed up for Facebook, now we own your family. Like we're sending your family to fucking like I don't know, Chad or something to do manual labor for
No,
in the diamond mines.
Connor, I think
Fuck
you forget.
Chad.
We marked out Chad. It's now called Matt. Look on
What's
your
the
map.
other one?
The country of Chad was eliminated from the map and
Oh,
replaced
Molly.
with Chad.
Molly. That's the other one.
Okay,
Molly.
replaced with Matt. Molly.
Molly. Love it. But yeah, that's basically my summation on whatever that
Summation.
was. But yeah, dude, I got the Amish pulled up here. If you'd like me to share.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Let's see
Damn.
here. I go so hard. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Boom.
I had to grab my my fucking slippers too.
Oh my
My
god.
gloves.
Dude, you need some ski boots.
Dude, I am constantly fucking cold, and I never thought to wear these things. But it's pretty great.
You know what's funny about my house? How
And
my
Devin,
heat's
before you
set.
say anything about that, I'd be wearing these motherfuckers in Florida too. My hands are constantly fucking cold.
I don't think he can actually hear us. He's been moving real slow.
What's that noise? Who's got wild bitches in the background?
Oh yes. It's
Oh yeah, it's hey Devin, I'm trying to share my screen here, man.
Here, I got music now.
My man, trying to share my screen over here.
Look,
my man.
Connor, they used to be your favorite band
Hey.
before old King Gizzard took over.
1 second.
Isn't that something?
Oh damn, he's like
Hey,
5 minutes behind.
1 second. No, I just created our shit on Getter. All right, Jesus
Devin,
Christ.
hey, can you hear me?
Well, no, like your mouth isn't moving, but you're talking.
Me?
Oh, now it's better, kind of. Yeah, it's just got like a 4-second lag.
Take your fucking thing off your fucking thing, and it will probably chill out.
Yeah, what you can do is also just stop camera and then turn it back on. It usually syncs back up. But yeah, here's some Almies. Some Omicrons.
Homies?
These are my Almies. Yeah, me and my motherfuckers with this horse. Shit, motherfucker. Oh, son, you telling me this ain't the way to fucking live? Boy, me and my horse. I got motherfucking. Oh, you got a Rolls Royce? I got a motherfucking horse. Shit.
I'd whip it, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man,
Living a life of
dude,
luxury right there, man.
it's like, oh yeah, it's like you hear a rapper being like, oh yeah, I got a horse. And
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
oh shit, you got a new Ferrari? You got a new Rari, man? He's like, no, I got a horse. It's
I
like
got
this. It's just
I got
that.
the new I got the new chariot,
I
bro.
got 3 horses.
Oh shit. Check
A
this
3-horse
out.
chariot.
This is one after a wreck.
Oh, a crash, bro.
Damn. Oh, damn, dude. Amish buggy accidents. This is the best Google search ever.
Nice.
Oh, damn,
great.
dude. That's a good one. Okay, let's go back to the Amish crashes. Here's another one. The wheels fell off of it. Oh, dude, it flipped over a Jeep
the
Grand
front fell off.
Cherokee. Dude, look at the other car.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Damn. Oh,
Hey,
boy.
that really speaks to how easy those other cars are to flip, though. I mean, that motherfucker swerved to fucking miss a chariot, and it fucking flipped. I mean, all it had to do was turn right, and it fucking crashed and flipped.
Well, they weren't even driving negligibly. They were actually just terrified. They were like, oh my God, did I just hit a time warp? These people are from the 1630s. Like,
Yeah.
dude, this looks like the kids that Bucky hangs out with.
Yeah, it's fucking cold.
Haha.
Damn. Oh, Amish Walmart, a nice YouTube video. He's just pointing at a horse shitting a lot. Let's watch this. I'm sure this will be family friendly. This is a family friendly podcast here. We like to keep it low key.
Happy birthday to you.
Devin, you best not. So is this what my computer was doing?
What?
Whenever I was trying
Hold
to play
on.
some shit.
No, yours was going clean, dude.
Mine was?
Yeah.
Then why the fuck did we break off of it?
I don't know, because there's sizzling pork, dude. Look at this. Oh, fuck. You can't even look at it.
What are you
Sizzling
doing?
pork.
Dude, just take your fucking background off.
I
I'm
can't.
sizzling some pork.
Dude. My dryer is fucked up.
Hey, Connor.
Hey, hold on a second. Nothing's working. Hold on.
Connor,
Hold
since
on.
you're able to
Hold on a second.
stream. Connor, you need to fucking stream Xbox with me. We can play some fucking, I don't know. Some
Dude, I
Dude,
think
there's no way in hell hold on. There is no way I have the bandwidth for that.
You would literally explode my modem.
Dude, all you have to
Did
do
you see how slow that video was responding to me just trying to fucking pause it?
it's
It took
because you're playing it
45
off of the
seconds
same
to
fucking
pause.
platform. Think about this. if you have an amateur setup where you just have your fucking camera pointed at your fucking TV screen, that shit will run butter smooth.
But
Swear to
wait,
God.
though, think
Why
about
would I do
this. I
that?
will take your body and I will tear it apart
Think
and
about it.
throw you in the dumpster. But wait, though, think about this.
Oh my God, it's starting again. Damn it. I don't know what I clicked. There we go. I'm trying to turn down the resolution here on this fucking video. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm pausing the stream for just 1 second here.
Here.
Yeah, just pause my don't turn it off though, because it'll I really
I'm
thought
not
this.
turning
Oh
it
wait, here we
off.
go.
I'm just unloading my
I got it.
computer from the virtual background to try to hope that my fucking what's left of a fucking SSD can fucking run it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's solid state.
Solid
Hey,
state
I'm the
drive.
fucking computer guru apparently.
Who told
ask
you
me-
that?
Oh, fucking one of Carlos's Marine buddies I've been playing Xbox with. He's like,
you're a doctor.
I'm a
Yeah,
phone
How do I
doctor,
get more
exactly.
storage for porn?
Like, apparently I know everything about electronics. So, actually, I do know hardware-wise. So,
I need
that's-
to know when
that's
I'm
not
on
a
a
brag,
deployment.
it's just a fact. But isn't that right?
Okay, here we
Keith?
go.
It's not about the P word. Dude, our last episode was about the P word. If you want to go check it out, I'll link it at the end of this video and you can look at it.
What
Yeah,
was
all
the
we
P
talked
word,
about was
Devin?
like oh shit, hold on. We need to talk about this. What do you guys think about John McAfee?
Oh, he
He
made
didn't
a
kill himself.
software, and it sucked.
I kind of think he did because like well, see, that's what I originally thought because there's like the Doomsday Switch and all that shit. And I was like, oh hell yeah, it's gonna be badass. But he kind of like has like pirate vibes or did in his life. Yeah, so he's like a scammer, So like people are like, oh yeah, he's part of McAfee Security for a long time, and he actually sold that off like 12 or 14 years ago. But since then, he was just a billionaire living. He married a hooker from like Haiti, I think, or some shit, and then just like took her on a yacht, and then went to jail, then killed himself, and then like started this whole social media trend beforehand. I don't really know. It just seems weird, but that was a fun thing. Like if you don't actively try to remember things that happened in the past year or so,
Hey,
you
keep your
forget them
fucking
pretty
voice down.
easily.
I know. That's weird.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Abusing animals
No,
right now, Matt. We can't get paid if you're.
no, we're having a conversation.
Yeah, the
actually.
PETA dorks are going to be on our ass.
See,
Well,
he used to work as
yeah.
my financial advisor. But
Actually,
he
if
bought
if
some
you
really
pan
shitty
over to the other
stocks
side of Matt's
and
room,
just
he
kind of
has a
sold
fucking
out
picture of
because he was
Fauci.
addicted to catnip. Keith,
If you
come here.
pan over to the other room, it's just a bunch of mason jars full of piss. It's
Hey, Devin,
in
you
my
do
garden.
it like this. So the other day, I changed my cat litter, and it was
Oh.
pure ammonia. Like, as soon as the smell hit my fucking nose, I was like, "Oh, Devin would love this."
Yeah, dude, you got to do it more than like
He's
once
got
every 3
capsules
weeks.
that you fucking
I'm-
snap and then stick
He's
them up
well
into your
aware.
nose to
He's well aware.
wake you up. And
I've
they
never
smell like
done
pure
that.
cat piss, and Devin fucking loves them.
Why do you think Meat Slayer over
Like-
here looks so lively? He's all about the
It's like,
poggers.
it's like, hold on. You're
Tell
telling me I
me
can
more.
farm this
Tell
shit?
Tell me
like
more.
Sean's a Florida boy. Sean's a Florida boy.
No, I hate cats. Like
Dude, this
And
cat's
it's,
fucking a golden
like-
one. Come here. Come here,
Are you
golden boy.
allergic to cats?
no, I'm not
No,
allergic
he's
to
done
them. I
those
just
bath salts or whatever they're called.
yeah, I'm not allergic to them. I just don't prefer them, to be honest. Like
Yeah, that's how I grew up because me and my dad were super allergic to cats, and I'd have like an asthma attack
allergic
and
as
have to go
fuck.
to the hospital
See,
if I was even
here's my
around
issue
one.
Yeah.
with dogs.
And now, like, well, as I got older, I kind of grew out of that, and my dad's still pissed because he never grew out of it, and I did. And like, I got a cat at my house because our other roommate decided he's like just gonna basically let it die, I guess.
Yeah.
So I just was like, "Fuck, it's an animal, whatever. I'm not allergic to it. I've lived with it for a couple years because it was my roommate's cat." And yeah, I just took it in, and now my dad's pissed because he like comes over here and he's like, "Yeah, I should have brought my inhaler. Yeah, we're gonna have to go outside." You know, all that shit. It's like, hey, this might actually be all right. But
That's
but
fucking
no,
great.
like, but you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
cats are little bitches though. Like they're not friendly. Like they don't
Oh
like
well,
to be
this one's
touched.
friendly as fuck. That's the thing. You got the shitty one. Hence
No,
the
she
fucking
likes me.
name.
She just doesn't like anybody else because like I hang out with her all day.
All right,
Like
but
she's just chilling with me all
here's the
day.
thing. I didn't really want a fucking cat. I mean, I did, but I didn't. But now I like this one a lot, so I'm not getting rid of it. But cats, you can leave them at home, like unattended for a few days at a time if they have food and water. With dogs,
Oh yeah.
if you leave them at home for more than 12 hours, they just fucking start shitting all over the place.
And then they eat
And
their
they're-
shit and then die.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
Or they eat like your couch cushion and get an infection and die.
like people that have dogs, they can't do shit because they have to. Oh well, I have to be back home to let my dog out. Like, god damn, like fucking.
That's what I have to do.
You know.
Whenever
That's-
I go into the office, I can't be gone for more than about 8 hours because I'll leave the dog out and he'll like piss on the rug or something.
Yeah.
And but like
That's
usually I put him in his
terrifying.
bed, but I mean that's crazy though. Could you imagine just being forced to like sit in your living room and not go pee for like 10 hours a day?
Well, that's what I'm saying
Why
though.
Why don't you just live in
Like-
Florida and get a doggy door?
Because
I can do that
then
here.
fucking
I just don't
animals
have a
get
good.
into your house.
It's the fence that's the problem, not the weather.
Even if you get one that
I
has
don't
a
have a
fucking,
good fence. Don't jump over it.
a fucking
Oh,
remote
just get a
control, it's
fence.
still.
I don't know.
Where did Sean
I
go?
I think Sean
I
died.
don't know. He died.
His good laptops
Chantel.
ceased to work.
No,
He said,
but
this is boring.
see,
We've been live streaming for 2
oh, it's because I
hours.
started talking shit about dogs.
Well, we also started like 35 minutes
Prowling, bro.
early. Technically, we've still got at least 15 minutes to go.
No, let's keep going. I mean, I don't have a problem just fucking drunken rambling. I love it.
Yeah, everybody can just do whatever.
Well,
That's
see,
what it is. It's a hangout.
That's the only thing though, because
We can't let this go for 2 hours. We have 9
dogs
minutes. for
just
episode.
are an obligation that like, oh well, I can't stay out that late because I have to go let my dog out. I have to feed it, whatever. You know, that's what. Agree with me.
Yeah, no, I
agree with
agree
me.
with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, dude. Dogs, man. They're always barking.
I've been watching a lot of Survivor Man recently, and I can tell you what Les fucking whatever his name is.
Les Moonves.
Les Paul.
That's it. That's the only two Les's.
Stroudman, Les something. I'll just Google
Bear Grylls?
Les Stroud. He is Survivor Man. Les Stroud.
Nice.
He still
Really?
makes YouTube videos, dude. He makes YouTube videos. He's got this one called like Wild Harvest, and it's everywhere. Japan, the UK, Mexico, Canada. It's literally everywhere but the US on every TV network besides the US. But he basically forages for wild foods, and it's like a cooking show. And now he's all bald and stuff, but this motherfucker's still making YouTube videos, bro.
What was the
Les Stroud.
videos you
Just
were
look him
showing
up.
me where he just goes around and eats fruit like all over Florida? Like he has this huge orchard or something? Who was that guy?
That guy was like, fuck, I can't remember that guy's name. It's like the self-bettering me, the better. I don't know. I'd have to look it up and get back to you.
Dude, oh yeah, this is something else. I wonder if next week we can try to do this live from San Diego.
Wait, what?
Oh, that'd be too early because we
Well,
leave on Wednesday.
No, oh fuck. Do it from the airport. Well, I'll be home. I'll be home
Oh,
by
shit.
4:00 Central Time.
be
Damn, I
home.
didn't even think about that. For some reason, I
I'll be
thought
home.
it's
We can
because I'm
change it to Tuesday or something.
well, it's because I'm taking off Thursday, and for some reason I feel like that's when I'm coming back because it's like because I told everybody it's like Well, shit, if I got to fly there on Sunday, you guys owe me another day of my weekend, so I'm going to take Thursday off. That's the deal. Like a business trip is not like a vacation at all. It's just like 4 solid weekend days of work. But that'll be fun. Yeah,
No.
I have to go buy some
I think it's
Oxfords
gonna
that
be
aren't
pretty
wrinkled.
Oh
dope,
fuck!
dude.
Y'all check this shit out. Hold up.
think
I gotta
that's gonna
buy
be
some.
pretty sick.
I gotta buy some travel shirts that won't wrinkle. You know.
You gotta buy some Cole Haans or something.
All right, so I'm listening to the
Dude,
song.
shut the fuck up with your Cole Haans. God damn, I'm not gonna be in my sister's wedding. Okay, like just chill out with the Cole Haans.
Fuck.
Dude, I just burned the
Guys, check this
fuck out of my bad finger.
Bro, my brother-in-law, he had Cole Haans, so I got Cole Haans. Dude, I really
Guys, I
like those
want
ones
to-
I like the ones that look like running shoes, but they're just like saddle leather.
I
Those
want
are
to
pretty
exhibit
sweet.
this fucking,
That's
They
what
look
I
like
got.
Nike.
album
Yeah, they look
art.
like Nike Airs.
Check
That's
out
what I
that
got. They're
splotch
good.
foot there
They're
in the
good. They're
fucking
good.
album
They're
art.
good. Get
It
that.
says
They're good.
"Ordinary Man." If you squint real hard, you can fucking see it. It's fucking wild. Look at it.
I'm squinting a lot, but I don't want to look racist.
Fuck, I just said that to you.
Are you serious?
That looks like the alien from Men in Black.
Dude, look at the writing though. Can you make that out?
No, dude, I have terrible vision.
Look it up.
Got motherfucking glaucoma and shit.
Glaucoma.
Glock. Oh shit, dude, that is so funny. What was that meme where it's like, oh yeah, instead of mashed potatoes, it's Glock potatoes or some
No,
shit?
guacamole.
Guacamole. That's what it is. Glock potatoes. I don't know where I came up with that, but yeah, that's some good
Glock
shit.
potatoes.
Hold on, I got.
Guacamole. Guacamole. Oh my god, the Federal Reserve took over Connor.
Federal Reserve System.
That's just fire sauce. Look at that. It's Asian fire sauce too. Look at that. It just got fire labels all over the
Oh
package.
shit, I like those.
Are you keeping that hair? I think you look good with that, honestly.
That's not his
The
real hair.
wig.
Well, you know what's funny is like I know it's not the same color as your hair, but if you were to grow your hair out, it would look
It probably
exactly like
look
that.
like this. Yeah,
Like
I know.
curly, just a fucking disaster. just
Just like,
matted
yeah,
up, nasty.
like a caveman or something.
Oh, and the front looks like it because you're like, I wanted to get my bangs out of my face, and so you just cut it like that.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, it's strictly utilitarian. It works. Just don't rethink the whole idea. Just make it work.
I guess so. Yep, that's how my whole house is set up. Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
Strictly
You're
utilitarian.
like your fucking oven.
Yeah.
You're like, no. You gotta hit stop time to make it start. No, it means like stop time to start the oven.
Connor's talking about start. Connor just came over here and stayed at my house, and he's talking about the oven, and he's like, "Yeah, you gotta hit start time to stop the time." And I'm just
Gotta
thinking
freeze
about you
time.
guys last night saying, "Stop and cancel." Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hit stop, as in like stop. It's time to start the oven.
These motherfuckers who were like looking up synonyms to stop and cancel while they're not.
Oh yeah, and they're just trying to cook a frozen pizza or some shit, or what was the other thing you made? Brioche or something, or the
Oh,
taco
yeah.
shit. What was that called? Brilla, or Berea?
I don't even know how to say. Yeah, that's
Burrito?
probably more. Yeah, Berea, I think.
Hell yeah,
Sacagawea.
that's sick, dude. Man, I've been shopping at the Mexican supermarket every weekend lately, and I'm just digging it, man. I've been getting
My
so
parents
many.
have been going there a lot.
Oh no, shit! That'd be hilarious if I ran into one of your parents at
Guys,
the fucking ghetto
hey,
ass
sure,
Mexican
they
supermarket.
Listen,
Right.
guys. Hey.
Good
I
stuff, man.
really hate to interrupt. I've got something important to point out, and I think it's
Is your dominatrix at the door? She's coming over at 9.
Devin's screen name is Meet Employer. Like he's the one that's the boss. He's handing shit out, and Connors is meat enjoyer. It looks like y'all are a gay couple.
Well, what is it? Your name? Your name should be Meat Son. Meat Son. Because it would only make sense, right?
Change your name to Meatson.
Yeah, by the natural law of simple deduction, you should be Meat Son. Mommy meat and daddy meat makes Meat Son.
Meat employer and meat enjoyer. That sounds like a gay duo.
Well,
You're
see,
fucking gonna kill me, I swear.
that's why I went with 3 X's instead of the usual 2.
Oh my god.
Triple X means they're erotic.
Hell yeah, bro. Or it's like whiskey in an old Disney cartoon
shit.
in one of those barrels, like XXX. It's like, don't drink this. Naughty juice. Yeah, man.
It's only
Dude.
for adults.
These headphones are actually good. I don't know which one of you it is, but I can hear like 3D audio of your room that you're in. It might be Devin, because you got that Dave and Buster
Probably.
special on your skull right there, son.
Well, look at
Shut the fuck up.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
that.
Dude,
Well,
honestly,
we have shit going on in this house, so yeah, you're probably
what you
hearing
just
my
showed me
audio.
reminds me of that picture where it's like, try to name one thing in this photo.
It's
You know?
a deep fake.
Yeah. Well, what you just held up, like, I was like, it looks like your house is just full of office chairs. Looks like there's about 25 office chairs in your house.
Oh, Sean says his laptop died.
Dude,
Sure.
did you see all those German shepherds?
Yeah, bro, did you see?
Hey,
It was pointing at me.
speaking of, if anyone ever, let me know. But hey, Burning Man.
Oh yeah, dude, wasn't Branch
2029.
was
Dude.
Branch going to join?
It's gonna be. They're actually having it this year, and this year I might have money for it. So
Wait, what is it?
Burning Man,
God damn it, dude.
dude. I've always wanted to go to that shit.
Fuck! Find
When is
something
it?
better, man.
Dude, unique life experience. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you want to?
You're
When
just gonna
is
be
it?
hanging out with a bunch of people that are fucking like finance bros at Chase Bank, and like they're, it's
Dude,
not
it's-
like the
It's
Bohemian.
a town in the desert that just appears overnight with fucking weird shit and people, of altered states, and you can do whatever you want.
Bro, you need to go to Scottsdale, Arizona. You would love it.
They've
got shit like that
They
all
got
the time.
lights
They've
and
got, like-
shit. Here, let's look this shit up.
Well, I know what Burning Man is. I've watched.
But-
You forced me to watch several documentaries.
Yes.
But I mean, it's cool.
Docus.
It's cool, but it's like you see the people that go. Okay, so like, Brianna's mom and her fiance or boyfriend or whatever the fuck. I mean, they went and like he's a dentist. So it's like you really want to go do acid with a dentist and try to
Man.
extract all your molars.
I mean, look at this shit though.
Sell them on the dark web.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they're gonna like sacrifice it to Moloch or something.
Look at all this shit they got going. I mean, you're telling me you
Oh,
don't.
my God.
Oh, someone had their baby. Gross.
Yeah, dude, they had a tub birth at Burning Man. It's a main stage act. Dude, I just don't like cultural shit that is so obviously not like grassroots. Like,
Dude.
you know what I mean? It's like it's so at this point
Alright,
it's
alright.
just a fucking
Dude, you're telling me
it's like,
though that shit doesn't look badass right there, because that's a whole fucking city.
I don't know because I can't fucking see it, man. You IT genius.
I'm
You're
hitting
talking
shit.
about Nardo Wick. Nardo Wick is an industry
Okay, then the
plant.
fucking Devin.
Nardo Wick is an industry
Devin.
plant.
It's like
You
He
need
Banksy.
literally made his first album 2
Devin,
months ago.
need to allow me to share my screen.
This is why we can't make it an audio podcast because we don't have a
Alright.
mixer.
Here we go. You see that shit?
Yeah, that's all RVs and tents and shit.
But look at how fucking big that is. That's 60,000 people over that fucking, and it just appears overnight.
Bro, it kind of looks like the Death Star.
Look at that shit. Look at it as it doesn't load. I mean, there's that.
That's
too.
cool,
that.
but see, here's the thing. Like
That-
so like
was
10
it-
years ago, it was
there-
awesome,
can I
but
see some
now,
areola in there?
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like this is a giant nipple in the desert. But But yeah, see, my only problem with Burning Man is it kind of lost its flair, like whenever it became centralized, and like now you're not allowed to do a lot of stuff. Like you used to be able to shoot off fireworks out there and do, and like
Well, I
it's in
mean,
California. That's the problem. If
it's
they did
not in
that shit in
fucking
Nevada,
California, Connor. It's in Nevada for sure.
oh,
It's
okay,
like 20 miles from Las Vegas.
oh yeah, it's by oh, there's like that border town. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But basically, what I'm saying is like, if it was
It
in
used to
somewhere
be.
like even New Mexico or Arizona, it'd be way different because like,
Now
Dude,
they're gonna
there's
be
no
all
fucking
gay
rules
about it.
out
They're
there.
gonna make you wear fucking masks the whole time. I swear.
No, they fucking won't. You can do whatever you want there.
dude, my favorite anecdote about Burning Man
2021 was canceled, but
is,
2022 isn't.
dude, you gotta Google this. But like a few years back, some guy got arrested because he set the man on fire too early. And that
Yeah.
is the
Dude.
funniest thing to me because it's like, oh, there's no laws, there's no society. It's
Hey,
just
one year
Mad
someone
Max.
fucking
And then
died
they get
because
somebody arrested for doing something like
listen,
that. I mean,
someone
it's
died
hilarious.
one year because they were doing the burn and they fucking
Yeah, just ran into it. I saw that
yeah.
video. There's a video of the guy just running straight into it. Have you seen that? Yeah, the temple that they burned on the very last night, because they do the there's a man that they burn, but there's also the temple.
I think
And they
the
actually
man's on top of the temple.
well, the temple they actually build like on the first day that it starts, and they burn it at the end. It's like the start and the ending ceremonies or some shit. Whoa. But yeah. Anyways, they arrested somebody because they fucking started the fire too early, and I thought it was just the funniest thing. It's like there's no laws here, blah blah blah. Obviously, that's fucked up to kind of ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think that's just like the funniest thing because
you're
like
saying you wouldn't enjoy
some
going
people
and
will
seeing-
pay 30 grand for like a full like inclusive experience there, and that's just not what that was even designed to be.
Dude,
It was meant
that's
to
what
be
I'm
like just
saying.
show up.
You get a fucking tent and you fucking get your supplies to survive for the week, and you go and just fucking do it. It's not. You don't
Exactly.
have to. That's what I'm saying though. Like, why wouldn't you want to do something like
They
that?
only started charging money for it whenever they had to get porta potties, and I forgot when that was. It was like in the mid 90s or something like that.
I know, but my point.
That's the only reason they started charging because like,
why
everybody had to
wouldn't
pitch
you
for the
want to
porta
go to
potties.
something like that? That's like completely out of the ordinary from what you're used to.
Honestly, it's because I've kind of become a materialistic goon in the past like year or so, and I'm kind of just the way the world is right now. I'm kind of shifting away from experiences until like I don't have to have a hassle to have an experience. Like if something falls in my lap, I'll do it, but I'm not going to chase anything because like I was really wanting to go to Europe. That's not going to happen for a while. Things like that. So it's like in the meantime, I'd rather just like buy like a fucking hot rod or some shit. You know what I mean? Like instead of
Why
going to
can't you go to
concerts all the time,
Europe?
dude. You know what fucking pisses me off? I got sweet tickets to go see Tool on Sunday night, and but I'll be in California, so I can't go. Yep, I got the Cox Business Suite.
Why are you going to California?
It's for it's a conference thing for. Our
I think
company.
we'll have more fun though.
Oh,
To be honest.
I know that. Well, there's more alcohol in California. I know that
Mm-hmm.
because I was just gonna go with my dad to that concert, but I am gonna go see Iron Maiden at the BOK in.
Hell yeah!
When is that? July, I think, or something.
Cool.
Or no. It's later. It's like October this year. But I think that'd be neat. I wonder if they're gonna bring Eddie, the big, the fucking zombie
demon?
dude. Yeah, the zombie demon guy, or like, their airplane's called like Ed Force One. You know,
Yeah.
that's so cool, dude. Imagine just being like, all you do is like you're 14 years old playing like you just learn how to play guitar, and then 10 years later, all of a sudden, being able to play guitar led you to owning a Boeing 737 with 4 of your friends. Like, what the fuck? That's
That would be
insane.
insane.
Dude, man, I wish I grew up like in the cocaine era because everybody was just like live fast, die young. But like if you actually had the mindset of like live fast, but don't die young. You like those people are doing so good right now. Like all the real estate developers from the 80s and all the even like fucking people that like owned a car dealership in the 80s, like they retired off of that shit when they were like 40. It's fucking wild.
I
It's
mean,
impossible to do that.
Primarily
shit.
because they stuck in the
Nah.
same industry and they just had like
the only
fucking
thing that
40
makes
years
it
of
impossible
experience.
is you believing that it's impossible.
Well, those are like regular jobs. You don't have to have any sort of like tech savvy. Even nowadays, it's more like
I know, but
blockchain savvy. Back
for
then, you
those
could just be a damn
senior
good salesman and
roles,
make tons of
dude,
money.
those senior roles, they
Oh,
pay
yeah.
big bucks.
Oh yeah.
If you're looking for T-Mobile, they'll put out roles that are like 25 years experience plus. And it's like, holy shit, they're looking for an old motherfucker, basically, you know? Somebody that's been in the game, used all
Dude.
of it. If they're doing like a big migration or something.
You know what my favorite thing is when I get somebody a job and they're like in their mid or late 50s or even their 60s or even early 70s. Because it's like, I know for a fact nobody's been hiring you because of your age, but fuck it, I'm going to give you a chance and I'm going to push back on anybody that tells me otherwise because you've been out of work.
What are they going to say? Yeah, because what are they going to say?
Because it's like, this motherfucker has experience. Like, when he started, there was no such thing as an inkjet printer. Or like green bar printers were like a new thing. Or dot matrix or whatever it's called. I mean, that's just fucking...
And he's been working on them the whole time, so
Yeah.
he knows literally the ins and outs.
That's fucking nuts. But yeah, it's also crazy too. It's like, yeah, if you have that much experience, we should definitely pay you like $230,000 a year.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. It's like at that point, it's like, we know this motherfucker does not even have a 401k and he's like 60, so we should probably help him out.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get this guy. Maybe he can retire at 75 with like 80 grand in the bank. That should get him through at least his final years, right? But like, dude, isn't that nuts though? Like, whenever you think about it right now, you're like, fuck, how am I supposed to have like 3 million by the time I'm 55? Isn't that crazy? Because like, you're nearing you're nearing your 30s, but even though you see like how the market works, you see how like 401ks are almost scary because they're too stable. Like, it doesn't make sense how it's going to grow that big just with a 401k or even a Roth. Like, Roths grow faster, but you know, they can dip faster too.
If you think of the 401k as a retirement fund, then I mean, Jesus Christ, just fucking off yourself right now.
That's my deal. Is like, I don't actually want to retire from working. I just want to use like my career as a good thing to set up a
way to take advantage of government taxes.
Listen, Spotify is pulling Neil Young's music after his criticism of Joe Rogan's podcast.
Nice, dude.
No, that's what he wanted. That's actually what he said. Spotify, I request you to remove my music from your platform if you keep Joe Rogan on. But here's the deal. Like, nobody who complains about Joe Rogan can point to any disinformation or whatever. But even then, it's like, how is that condemnable, like, to completely silence a person? Because Joe Rogan, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to put in your personal info, thus give some version of consent to even listen to his full episodes of stuff. So like even Spotify on the free subscription, you still have to give your personal info. And then personal info also can extend into like, you know, financial numbers like bank account shit. And that's what I have, like premium Spotify. But that's the thing. That's like complaining about a show that's on HBO. That's literally like complaining about The Sopranos being too violent in 2006. Like the Christian groups, they all got to they were super against. Remember, like Eminem? Like Eminem was under attack, like when we were in like, you know, elementary school. And that was like the first rapper I ever knew. But they're under attack by like these Christian groups and like super conservative groups because like, shit, we can't let our kids listen to this. But now it's completely flipped. It's like the kind of people that are just like everything has to be government focused or at least politically related. They all associate culture with politics, which those should always remain separate. Sure, they can both influence one another, but like as far as like in a conversation, it's like, what type of music do you like? You're like, oh, I don't like that band. They supported Ronald Reagan in 1986. Like, you know, like if somebody brought that up, you'd be like, oh, you're just a crazy person, you know?
Yeah.
But like nowadays, that's completely commonplace. And like, dude, that's just what blows my fucking mind.
I've
like,
noticed that, like
Neil Young. Who is Neil Young? I don't know. Like a lot of people talk about him, like he's super famous, but I don't know who he is.
More and more people that I come across on a daily basis have literally lost their fucking minds. I swear to God, they are literally not living in a normal reality. They're
from both perspectives too, right? Like you see people that are way too on like the Republican, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
Joe Biden's literally the Antichrist. But then you have that still on like the other side too, where it's just
They're
as
still talking
neurotic.
about some fucking person that hasn't even been our president. Like, Jesus.
Well, see, that's the thing is like whenever people are like, I can't believe this president's doing this, it's like that is actually the correct position because no president should be able to really do anything.
No.
Like, really, not that much. All a president should exist in like a republic is just to assign a cabinet, and even that cabinet has to be fairly bipartisan if it is going to be a bipartisan system.
Checks and
So, like,
balances.
so when people are like, you know, the same people who, like, even I did, like, I was condemning Trump for the shit he banned bump stocks, dude. Like, that's not something to celebrate because that it's always a slip. Whenever a gun legislation thing is put in place, it's always a slippery slope. Always. It's always going to end up, okay, they're going to limit the amount of ammunition you can buy. They're going to limit the manufacturing size of American-made magazines.
I can't
Things
tell
like
you
that.
how hard it was to get that fucking this ammo right here.
Dude, that's the deal. I saw that and I was like, God damn it, you're probably waiting on that for about 3 months or some shit. Like, you probably ordered that last year sometime.
I got it off of some sketchy fucking like Russian website.org or something. Russian website.net.
Have you gone to Sunflower Ammo recently? Have you even just seen their website?
I went
Yeah.
to I called every ammunition shop within 30 miles of my house, and the most common response whenever I asked but for 9x18 was like, hope you know somebody that's Russian.
Holy
And I
shit,
was
that's
like,
hilarious.
what? And then I looked it up, and apparently fucking Joe Biden and his whole fucking administration banned
All
fucking
American
Russian
manufacturer. Yep. Everything has to be, if it's a Russian caliber in size, which is so fucking weird because Russian weapons, well, even like some German weapons too, are always that weird metric shit that you cannot get. It's like the American equivalent of a 300 blackout. Like, that's a hard round to find,
Mm-hmm.
and it's expensive as fuck if you can find it.
Yep.
But like with the Russian shit, it's the same thing. That's what I was about to say. Like Sunflower, if you've even visited their website in the past 6 months, ever since that shit happened, they've like they do not carry ammo anymore at all.
Yep.
Like, it's all
Where
just
at
accessories
Walmart?
now. No, sunflowerammo.com. That's where Trey used to buy all of his shit. Remember? You
Oh,
bought some
yeah.
shit there too, didn't you? Like when you first got your
No,
AK?
cheaper than dirt is where I got my
Oh,
sardine
cheaper than dirt.
can.
Okay. Dude, they're probably out of shit too, honestly, as far as ammo goes. But like, that's what I've heard recently too. Is
Now I just go to
even
like there's ammo websites that compare. There's ammo websites that compare every ammo website. See it's like kayak for fucking hotels kind of thing.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And you
Well,
can just like
I mean,
go
there's
to a site that
also there's Chrome apps you can do that too, like price comparison apps where you can just pull from multiple websites. But yeah,
yeah.
that's
So that's what I
I
did.
actually have that
I
for
just went to
Amazon.
like
And it tells me that like the
it's like
cheapest time to buy shit.
gunprices.com or ammoprices.com or some shit like that.
All right, so I just watched a fucking. Have y'all seen this video on Reddit where the fucking
No.
the girl from Anti-Work
No,
went
have you
on
gone
Fox
on the Reddit?
News?
Dude, oh yeah, and then somebody was like, wow, I think that guy was really wrong. And she's like, excuse me, I'm actually a woman or whatever. That was one of the comments on that. It was like, wow, I think his position was all fucked up, but honestly, I kind of agree. And it was like, thanks, but I'm actually a woman. And it was that really ugly. Dude, that anti-work shit is insane. You know what it is?
Y'all
It's
need to
like,
watch this shit.
it's all just
Well,
19-year-olds that,
So
they
the
got a
anti-work
Mazda
shit
3 and they
does have
It's
like
19-year-olds that are like, I'm 30.
dude, it's people that will literally blame the existence of a company like Raytheon on capitalism.
all right. Can you see my screen?
No. You
Devin.
need permission from meat employer.
Devin.
Oh, I'm the employer.
I'm just the enjoyer, baby boy. I mean, I'm over here just ready to lap it up, you know?
Yeah, but you gotta there. All right.
I'm kind of thinking about trying out a new accent sometime. Now I'm from Brisbane. Oh yeah, they're like, I think that guy made a really solid point, and they're like, "Excuse me, I'm actually a woman" or some shit. Love it. I love it, dude. Is this Reza Aslan? Oh, Jesse Waters. Reza Aslan is the guy that ate human brain.
Oh, cool. What the fuck?
He's a CNN like primetime anchor that ate human brain. This is Fox News
All
though.
right,
This
all
is
right, all right.
different.
No
Watch how this
way. Are you serious? Somebody ate a human brain?
Yeah,
You
look up
literally
look up Reza Aslan human brain. I'll put it in the private chat here.
Oh.
Or cannibal. I don't know if
Reza?
it was human. He did
Wait,
also
what?
eat monkey brain.
Who is he? Where does he work at?
CNN, MSNBC.
Dude, all those people are a bunch of fucking crackhead weirdos. I swear to God.
Can you hear what they're saying?
They literally wake up in the morning. No,
I can't hear what they're saying.
You don't have any audio coming from there.
Oh, hold on.
That's weird. Mine was working when I did it earlier.
No lie.
Oh, you didn't allow computer audio and headset audio? Because we got headsets because we're all professional as fuck.
Here we go.
Dude.
All right, Devin.
Hey,
allow
now
me
we
again?
just need to get those $400 Shure microphones like Joe Rogan has.
Yeah.
Just
Devin,
get
can you
like
allow-
the big metal arm thing that hangs like it hangs on. Dude, we should totally do that. I'm down. Do you want
Here's
to
a
do it?
mount. Yeah.
Like we can get
Yeah.
a 3-pack on fucking AliExpress and just like I can mail it to Florida.
You've applied for a job.
Can you hear
You've
it now?
agreed to the terms and conditions of the employment.
This is great.
And you can walk away from that job at any time and quit. So I don't understand really what this is about, except it sounds like maybe people are just being lazy. Are you encouraging people to be lazy?
So I think laziness is a virtue in a society where people constantly want you to be productive 24/7, and it's good to have rest.
Why is he looking over there?
Resting all the time or not putting effort into things that you
Reading.
But I think one of the
What do you think is like a good work day? How many hours is a solid work day in your ideal society?
0.
I mean, I think as much as people want. I mean, I personally work. I have like a 25-hour work weeks, which I think is fairly good. So I would like less
Working
work.
part-time at the gas station.
Doreen?
Oh, I'm a dog walker.
A dog walker. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Sure, I'm 30.
You're 30. Okay.
Worse.
Is there something you want to do besides being a dog walker? Do you aspire to do anything more than dog walking, or is that kind of your pinnacle?
I love working with dogs. If I had to do this rest of my life, I wouldn't be super complaining. Dogs are wonderful animals. But I would love to teach.
Fuck.
I would love to.
Damn it.
I would love to be around children.
Work with people and stuff like that.
What would you teach, Dorian?
Children.
Philosophy mostly. Just introduction to philosophy.
To children.
Reason, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I would love to take your class, Doreen. I would just be taking notes the whole time. And you know what? A professor's a very similar schedule than something that you're imagining. So I think that actually might work perfectly for you. Listen, I think this might not be the greatest idea, but who am I to judge? To each their own, they say. It's a free country.
Sure.
Not everything's free, but it is a free country. Thank you so much.
Sure.
We got to run. We got to pay the bills.
I mean, that guy's kind of a smug prick, but that shit was funny.
Well, that's the point. Like everything in the media is meant to convey a certain emotion, not really a message. Which is actually, I mean, I know sometimes you don't particularly agree with that, but it's just like something you sent earlier in that group chat that I actually thought, yeah, the San Jose shit.
Oh no, that shit's fucking dumb. Fuck that
No,
shit.
well, it is, but I looked into it, and it's actually not supposed to go into effect for like another 3 years, and it's already been stricken down a few times. But like that
Okay.
message is meant to like rile up people about it, right? Because it never like
Yeah.
no headline ever has a context, and people are stupid.
Hey,
They only
look,
want to look at stuff for 6 seconds at a time.
will it show?
Yeah, we're anti-work hopes. Yeah, isn't that crazy though? Because that really
The
only
subreddit
showed
got
up-
shut down because of that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they fucking went private because of that fucking.
Oh, they went
interview.
private.
Yeah.
I guess that makes that must be why it's been so prevalent, like in the past few days, because I've really
haven't
seen
been
that.
fucking.
And dude, like I only like on the only Twitter I even look at anymore is like I actually created a 2 different echo chambers, things I completely agree with and things I completely disagree with, because I want to see both things and how they react to like certain like social events, like January 6th last year. It's like I saw 2 opposite perspectives, but it's like some people actually had a point, like on both sides. But yeah, I saw this on this anti-work shit show up on both of those, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I looked into it, and it's like I can't like, and you always look at it, and these people that always are, thinking everything's fluid, like what the word work means, what gender means, what, um, what adult means, because like some of them are like pedophiles or some shit. Yeah, it's just weird. Like it always comes back to it's like, what are these people missing? At the end of the day, it's just like purpose. Like nobody really has purpose anymore. Everybody's like floating around. Their main purpose is just to get some sort of notoriety, I guess, but like not
Yeah,
even them.
dude. They legalized weed in Oklahoma, so everyone would become stupider and they'd be more susceptible to mind control from the fucking government lore machines.
Well, they haven't
Yeah.
legalized weed in Florida yet.
Well, you know why that is? Because Florida has the oldest population in the United States per capita. I think the average age in Florida is
No
like
way.
67. It
No
is.
way.
Look it up.
Yeah,
It
for
is.
sure.
No, it's
It's
not.
Yes, it
well,
is.
look
No,
at
it's
what
not.
Devin, maybe
the
not in
only
Tampa,
red
but in Florida. Florida's a
Look
big
it
place.
up.
Look
dude.
it up, motherfucker.
Florida is
You
solid
look it up.
red. Dude,
I
Florida's
can't look
solid
it up
red.
on my computer. My computer's shitty. I've already established this.
Well, and you
Devin,
also
get a
know
better
why.
computer. You have a job. Come on now.
Okay. Well, here's another just
I
fucking.
also have a house.
Yeah,
Hey Devin, here's
Pretty
another.
expensive.
Let me run something
Oh.
else that I just pull out of my ass at you, statistically.
Devin, I used to have a fucking apartment. Those are more expensive.
What? I used to have an apartment.
Dude,
and
they're
I-
fucking expensive as shit.
Dude, do you
you
guys
know
want to
what's
hear how
more
much?
expensive than an apartment?
Huh? How much was your house?
182.
How much do you pay a month?
No, initially, what, $4,000?
Initially,
Buying a house is not bad if you have good credit. It's like literally, dude. Bucky got his entire
Oh, my
place
credit.
for
I'd like to see
zero
it.
down. He got his entire place for zero down, and he pays about $1,100 a month in a mortgage, and that's on something that's about $240,000. That's insane. But
gotta pay
nowadays you can't get that because guess what? The news and the whole topic of this fucking podcast was supposed to be about the Federal Reserve raising their interest rates
I know.
or lowering their interest rates would
We
actually
had our
harm the
guest
word.
star leave, dude. Mid fucking cast. He was supposed to answer all of our Federal Reserve questions. It's in the title.
Oh no, that sucks. Well, hey, I'm here. Bounce some ideas off me. What do you think
Hey,
about?
wait. Hey, you know what? I looked up the fucking. Can you look up at the top left where it says Sean the Fawn? I looked up the definition of fawn, and it's like a bouncing deer or something. And Sean bounced, so Sean the Fawn makes even more sense.
He lives up to his fucking backstory.
Sean the Fawn.
That's badass, dude. Man, everything's like it's prophetic, Sweet. But yeah, man, I think like honestly, this year's gonna be really tough. I was looking at like my accounts today, and I was thinking about like just liquidizing everything, like where it stands right now.
Dude, don't do that. No.
Well, no,
honestly,
liquidizing everything and waiting until it actually starts to trend towards a bottom. And I think it's kind of, dude. Where did you hear that like towards the end of this summer that it's going to bottom out? Where did you see that? Because like I was looking at the S&P 500 trend line just like on my own because I use I kind of take it from usually Google because they have like a
Jerome
Tableau
Powell,
graph of it.
The governor president of the Federal Reserve. I watched his
Powell?
hour and 10-minute live stream earlier today, and during that live
Shalom,
stream,
my fellows.
he said,
"Hi guys."
and I quote, "We will see basically the bottom of the market come."
Yeah, Jerome Powell. Yeah, I saw that.
He said we will basically see the bottom of the market come July, August, and he's literally the most powerful person that you know.
Well, you
But
know
I
what's fucking
swear.
wild though, dude, is because like I don't know, like I only use Google. I don't use any of these like crazy ass fucking like SCADA programs that other people you know, people that like track actually do like mapping of stocks do.
Mhm.
Like I just use like the overall like chronological view on Google of a stock. Because I don't actually know how to do the other shit. It would be cool if I did. That'd be awesome. I could
Oh,
use
hey,
all these
so that
screens.
brings me to the
But
fucking AMC.
hold on a second. Hold on a
$15.
second. Hold on a
You
second.
get to buy a lot of fucking.
I just want a bunch of screens,
monitors.
dude. I want so many screens. That's all. I don't even care if I lose money in the stock market. I just want to get a bunch of screens. But no, like I was looking at the S&P 500. I did the trend line based off of I just put a ruler up to the screen and you look at the dips and you even it out according based on this like a 30-day support trend.
Mhm.
Like literally it put it right at like the end of July that it would reach a new 365-day low. But like I don't know if that's the lowest this whole year, but I think that's just fucking crazy because
July,
if that came,
August time
well, no,
frame,
if
we
that
will
came
literally hit the
from the
bottom.
source that you're saying it did, that they're actually being truthful. Like as far as my research said, they're actually being
No.
Powell's
This
actually
is-
being truthful
He
about
is
that.
the guy that controls the fucking interest rate. He can set them. He is the only.
I know, but that's
person
what's
in the
crazy. It's like
United
somewhere.
States that has the authority or the power to change
Well,
any of the interest rates. So he literally controls the economy. He's the most powerful person in the U.S.
Well,
by
and see,
far,
that's the deal
hands
too. Is
down.
like I only look at like S&P 500. I typically haven't looked at like shit. That's actually probably a good idea. Is look into like industrial stocks, ETFs also,
Mhm.
and look at the trends on those and compare. Because actually, those might be on like kind of on a rise right now, because they got a bunch of
Yeah.
stipends from the government in the past few months. But as far as the S&P 500 is concerned, it like whenever I saw that text because I was like looking at the shit on my computer at this exact same time you sent that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's weird because usually whenever something's going downhill like that, they're about to say, oh, there's going to be a boost to the economy. Everything's going to flip around. Everything's going to be better really soon. And that's actually not the rhetoric right now. Like the rhetoric
No.
straight from the Fed is, hey, we're going to
It's
do this
gonna
to
be bad.
mitigate. It's
Yeah,
what
no, the
they've
rhetoric
said
from the
is
Fed
this
is
is a
it's gonna be bad.
temporary. What they've said, and this is even scarier, is that it's a temporary measure to ease economic concerns amongst investors. What they said it was private individual investors, but that's never the case. It's always hedgies. Every single
Powell literally said that they'll be hiking the interest rates in March.
Shalom.
Well,
that they
dude, this is
expect
what
inflation to get
fucking pisses me
worse.
off. It's like I don't know what to do in this situation because, like, honestly, in stocks, like the past 6 months is when I actually started making decent money on stocks.
Whenever
Hey, guys,
inflation
And like now, it's just
I
a
have a
fucking
question
tank.
for you.
the best place for your money, as bad as it sounds, is in the stock market.
Hey, I
Yeah.
have a question for y'all.
Truthfully, yeah.
Can you get me a job? You do that, right? For engineers?
No, we'll have to take this offline
That's
because we
aero
cannot.
tech.
No, don't. Come on, you're really gonna put your okay?
What?
Yeah, send us a resume at streamyard.gov.
Shit.
Yeah, streamyard.gov. Oh shit! God damn it, Klaus Schwab. God damn it. Okay, we're back. Jeffrey Epstein got me. I just called him really quick, and he got me back online.
Yeah, guys, I have a real bad cough.
Bro, I've been texting back and forth with Tupac lately. Him and Elvis and Jeffrey Epstein are just chilling, man. John McAfee, everybody.
Dude, Tupac.
Dude,
What about
Tupac's
me?
music fucking sucks. I have no idea why the fuck anybody cares about that motherfucker. His
Me
music sucks.
either.
It's shit you would hear like if you go and get your hair cut at Supercuts, but the only person working there that day is like a 400-pound Haitian woman. Like that's the
I
only
know.
time you hear Tupac. And so like,
Tupac
yeah,
is
motherfucker
ass.
going through changes.
Did you
I
guys
be
like
on
that
my
shit?
range. Like it's not even rap. It's like he's just talking over like a symphonic sad song. It's like Bone Thugs have more shit on better than Tupac, and Bone Thugs fucking suck, dude.
But I used to thumbs down them every time they came across Pandora.
Pandora
Yeah.
sucked too because they wouldn't listen. It'd be like, yo, stop playing Elton John. I'm listening to Metallica, and it doesn't understand. It doesn't
That's why
cooperate.
just get some fucking Spotify and be done with it.
Dude, that's what's hilarious because like up until like
I got
probably
radio, dude. Radio.
6 months ago, there was people I knew personally that were like, "Yeah, let me stream Spotify or Pandora really quick." I'm like, "What? That's still a company? Like what?" Because remember, like you would type in a song and it plays everything but that song, and then it would also play like a State Farm commercial in between every song. And it would play the exact same commercial too.
For some reason, you're at like a random apartment pool.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, come to Sun Maple Hills over here in the worst part of your city. Yeah, it's $11.50 a month for a studio, but we have a dirty pool. We have some burnt out ass fucking propane grills you can use. You have to sign up for it on our app that doesn't work on Androids. You know, shit like that. I love it. I love sponsored ads. That's really the way society.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Dude, I set up my Amazon Alexa to give me the news and like weather updates every morning. Kind of like you did, Matt. Remember whenever you had that? Like it'd always give you updates. Your Alexa, whenever you'd wake up, it'd give you like news and weather updates and shit.
Oh yeah.
I set mine up to do that, and now it says the time is 7:45 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the next 45 seconds, it does ads before it tells you the news or the weather. It's just like that. Well, it's not just like, but it's getting closer and closer towards that Black Mirror shit every day. Where you're just going to be fully immersed with ads everywhere.
Connor,
Your
sounds
microwave
like
will tell
just
you.
don't know how to set it because you can definitely avoid all that.
Well, that's the deal. It's like my account's all under Prime. I pay them money every month. It's like, why is that
Connor,
not initially included?
You sound like one of
why do I still have ads?
You sound like one of my customers at work, one of my elderly folk that like, oh, why do I keep getting viruses on my phone? I look at their phone,
Thank you.
and it's a bunch of shit installed on their fucking calendars that says, your phone has virus. Click this link to resolve. And it's on their fucking calendar. So it keeps popping up on a timer as messages.
That's not my situation.
Virus.
So his Amazon Alexa has a virus on it, is what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is he has his Alexa set up in a very roundabout way.
How is it set up? How do you?
Because what you have set up.
I'll come through it. IT support. Matt, I can get you a help desk.
I have two Alexas and
$15 an hour.
Are you gonna keep fucking talking over me, man? I fucking know. You just gotta go into your fucking settings and you got your preferences and shit, and fucking let's walk through it. Let's open up.
Hey, remember like a year ago I was asking you,
Alexa
hey,
app.
do you have my MacBook mouse? And like I was asking everybody I knew if they borrowed my mouse.
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
Where was it?
Is in a shoebox, and guess what? They don't make these anymore. And this is the best computer mouse on the face of the fucking planet, dude. You can tap it anywhere and it clicks. You can zoom in on it and shit. It's fucking.
But
it's
does
like,
it?
It's a touchpad and a mouse at the same time.
Does it fucking right click?
Yeah, you just use two fingers.
Huh. All right. So for your Alexa,
you can use it on the Windows too. I think.
All right, keep going, Matt.
Alexa. Russia hoax. Jesus Christ, dude. What you sucking down over there, boy? You over there is slurping on some noodles.
Explain your
noodles.
Extra spicy pork, dude.
You gotta explain your issue to me.
Oh, my issue?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give you the condition of the condition I'm in. So basically, what happens is I forgot what my complaint was.
Something about ads. All right, so you.
Oh no, having ads on my Alexa, even though it's connected to my paid account.
When you say ads, what do you mean? What kind of ads are you getting?
Progressive will give you a low auto rate on your coverage. Call today for blah 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 blah. It's either that or it's like lo siento, pero estoy. Lo detalles yo tengo clara. and it's like Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma, es en español. Like,
Holy shit.
what? Like, no,
That's-
dude, I get the weirdest fucking ads.
Okay,
It's either something that's like a Spanish healthcare thing. No shit. It's always like Blue Cross Blue Shield, but in Spanish. And they have like 20 variations of their main commercial.
And you have a Prime
And then,
account?
yeah, I don't know where this is coming from,
I
but
tried to
it
make
happens.
my Google think that I was like Mexican, basically. I always click, like, whenever it has the surveys, I always click like the most like Mexican sounding thing.
Why would you do that?
I get all of my ads in Spanish. It's great.
Estoy, hermano, Clara. Like it's like it thinks you're a 26-year-old like Latina.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. I love fucking with the algorithm, but it's actually really hard to do nowadays. You know, it kind of infiltrates every aspect of everything. I mean, it knows when you're taking a shit because of the, you know, the amount of time you look at your phone and the amount of scrolls you do, because you scroll more when you're taking a dump versus, you know, sitting on the couch watching your dog scrub his ass across the floor. I mean, yeah, it's
versus eating ketchup on a fucking Saturday night, you know.
Well, it's fucking wild because you don't have to worry about the government surveilling you, because the private corporations that work hand in hand with the government tend to do it, you know, daily without our knowledge, or well, with our knowledge, but just without our worry, because it's you know, oh, it's Facebook. That's where I talk to my nephew. I talk to my nephew on Facebook. They would never betray me.
People are very ignorant about what is and is not harmful.
Dude, the majority of people have no idea what the fuck data security even is.
That's why I thought the whole COVID thing was dumb, because people were getting concerned over something that wasn't an issue when there are real big issues on it. That's why I keep saying that shit.
Well, and even like to play like the
you can't even talk about it on YouTube without it getting taken down, dude.
Well, the other end of it is like, people remember when people were posting their like Vax cards everywhere, and like some of them actually had like their social on it for some reason, and it's like, wait, you didn't even look that over first before displaying it on the internet? Everything that everything, like if you even take a picture through the Instagram app, that's always archived. Even if you delete it from your library, it's always going to be archived.
It's going to be on their little database.
Well, even just opening your camera app within like a social media app, as soon as you open that, it's the same. It's recording it the same as it would your keystrokes. Same thing. It can
That's why you don't use TikTok, because it's Chinese owned and they're stealing your data every time you use it.
Yeah, but what's even worse is your own government doing it against you through the use of supposedly private corporations. You know, like Facebook will turn over, you know, usernames, passwords to the authorities all the time based on very, very flimsy accusations. Like, we think this guy's a terrorist. He's 73 years old and loves Trump. It's like, oh, you think he's a terrorist and a threat to national security? Sure, we'll give you his info. And it turns out,
can be any age.
and it turns out it's like, you know, oh, there was nothing there. Shit, let's just plant some child porn on his hard drive. You know, that happens all the fucking time, and people don't realize it, because like the only shit that really gets reported is the success stories. It's like FBI stops child trafficking ring because they accidentally broke into the wrong house, and it's like, oh, they accidentally intruded against property rights, but it worked out in the end. But it's like, imagine all the times that it doesn't. Like all those times, like every time there's a no-knock raid, like even like if you are pro police, like in a big regard, it's like, imagine sending a bunch of officers into an area where they don't know if they're going to get shot at or not. That's the most irresponsible fucking thing you can do.
Or when they just go to the fucking
or not announce
address and
yourself.
start shooting at people.
Yeah, I mean, there's even like that Trailer Park Boys episode where they just flip the house number or whatever. It's like, no, this is 2 Maple Ave. Right?
Exactly.
Well, it's like, even that, it's like there needs to be a confirmation of like what's going on, and that's what's weird, is because like whenever I argue against like any sort of police force, people are like, oh, well, the cops are heroes. I'm like, yeah, why are you sending your heroes into like hostile situations that don't need to be hostile in the first place? Like, if you care about cops, stop sending them to do no-knock raids where it's in a castle doctrine state. They'll do it in a castle doctrine state, and then like, oh, yeah, we thought we saw a gun through the windows, so we just blasted the whole family, their pets, their children, throw
Well,
a
yeah,
throw a
like
flashbang.
with the
Dude, there
fucking
was a story recently I saw.
Police immunity from the law is the biggest fucking officer
Well,
safety issue
natural
out there.
immunity. That's just how it
Yeah.
goes. That and civil asset for forfeiture, but I could get going on that for hours. But yeah, dude, like I just saw a story recently. It happened actually a couple years back, but it was a really big deal, and like the baby actually died. But they threw a flashbang in through a window, and it like landed in a baby's crib, and like literally blew a hole through the baby. And then nobody,
baby.
not even the sergeant on that shit, nobody got charged. Nobody even lost their job over that. That's
the baby,
fucking insane.
the baby. Jesus.
That's fucking insane. Imagine if you deliver, like you drive cars for a living and you just run over a toddler and they're like, oh, nope, you don't lose your job. It's not a big deal, even though you're acting recklessly or whatever. I mean, that's wild to me. And it's like, it's beyond wild. It's like just straight up evil, and it's like structured.
Imagine if you went to work. I mean, we all three have jobs. Imagine if you went to work and then killed somebody and then still kept your job afterwards.
Especially when you have a job where it's like, why would you
Could
even
you
be in a
imagine
situation like that? It's like, how would you even get to that point? Yeah, like in my job, it's like, I don't even know how that. It would only have to be like some weird self-defense situation. That's it. Like there's no other scenario where that would even be possible. Same thing with you, Matt. There's no scenario where that would even be possible for you to kill. Like unless
like-
somebody's phone exploded, but
that
that wouldn't
natural
kill 'em.
immunity shit is literally the biggest risk to officers.
Or,
with
I'm sorry, qualified immunity, not natural
Qualified
immunity.
immunity, yeah, fuck.
That'll get natural immunity will get us taken off of YouTube.
Yeah.
fucking qualified immunity is bullshit.
Cops
Like
do
that
not
fucking-
deserve natural
that Breonna
rights.
Taylor shit where she got shot in her fucking bed because the cops are
Yeah.
just
And you know what's fucking crazy, dude, is I saw that spun back the other way where it's like, yes, it was the wrong address, but what they were doing there actually was illegal, so it was justified.
no.
Because like, well, isn't that nuts though? Because that's not how a search warrant works. A search
Yeah.
warrant means you can only be. It's like, okay, we're here on the presupposition that you guys are selling cocaine, and if they do not find cocaine in the house, but they find weed, they can't charge on that.
Excuse me, Keith. What are you doing?
But they still do because you've met
So
cops.
that's what's fucked up. Because
I mean, I had a cop back when I was in school. Yeah, I had that cop pulled me over, and I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I had the top off my Jeep, and because it was like March or some shit, so it was super cold when it was dark, but it was 80 degrees during the day, that type of weather. And pulled me over, was driving home from work because I went around a cone in the middle of the road. And he was like saying, yeah, the road was blocked off. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. It didn't say road closure or anything. It was just a cone there, like a random cone in the middle of the road. And he's like, well, the cone has little reflectors in it that you can see that tell you it's there. So that means don't drive there. And I was like, damn, if this was like a free country, I would probably just fucking slap you in the face. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like, but see, that's the deal is like they can act like that because they know there's no recourse. If they get a call that says, hey, your officer was rude to us, what are they going to do? Be like,
I saw a video the other day of this cop that pulled over a sheriff, and
oh yeah, it's just
he's
a
like-
pissing match.
he was like, "Sir, can I see your ID?" And
Oh, fuck.
the guy's like, "Oh, do you know who I am? I'm the sheriff of this county." And all this, and the cop was like, "Yeah, I'm aware of who you are. I asked to see your ID. This is a traffic stop."
Yeah, I saw this video. Yeah, I saw that.
And then
shit.
the fucking sheriff hops out and like fucking
Yeah,
walks up.
it's like a
walks up
pissing
to the
match.
cop. I mean, at that
He's
point,
like, you know who I am? Yeah.
at that point, the cop should have shot the sheriff. I mean, that guy was an aggressor. I mean, you
Guys.
do not get out of your vehicle during a traffic stop.
Have you heard of this?
And he was armed.
Have you heard
The
of this
cops should've
story
shot him
before?
right then and there.
An Oklahoma state trooper one time shot and killed an ambulance driver because they were blocking traffic and they got into an argument, and the state trooper shot and killed an ambulance driver with somebody in the ambulance.
What the fuck?
Tell me that's not insane.
Damn.
That's not somebody. People who have like shell
fuck are you
shock in the
doing?
military wouldn't even do something that erratic.
See, that's the thing. We need military people to be police officers because they actually know fucking operating procedures.
I
And
don't
shit.
think so because they get too demanding. I think police
No.
officers should be elected by whatever community they are. I don't think
Well,
policing should be.
that would be bad.
I don't think policing should be city or even like county based. I think it should be community based because all communities are different. Because that's the other thing too is like what I really like about some police departments is that they believe in nullification.
You know what
Like
we
let's
need?
say, like
Listen here, we
sanctuary
need
cities.
intelligent cops. They need to just stop hiring the stupid cops only and like open it up to people that are actually smart. Because you know who else fucking
Well, they can't make
suppressed
money that way because people won't blindly follow orders if
That's what I'm saying though. If we want to improve fucking
Yes.
society overall, we need to fucking improve everything.
Well, that's the sensible solution, but there's so many interests at play that that's just not going to be possible or even feasible in the modern day. Everything has a financial interest at
Profit
stake.
That just sounds like a lazy response. I mean,
Profit motive. No, it's
if
profit
you don't
motive.
make it,
No, it
happen,
is because
it's not gonna
look
happen.
at have
Oh,
you
how
ever
are you
seen
gonna pay
like
for
whenever
your
there's a
road?
big dude,
What?
even like you could relate this to anything like there's even like this is in movies, but I've seen it like play out firsthand. If you have, for instance, the most mild thing ever, if you have a vehicular accident and it's right on the line of a jurisdiction between three different jurisdictions. I had this happen to me. It was Tulsa, Broken Arrow, and Bixby. We had somebody rear end our trailer when we were mowing yards, and three different precincts showed up, and they all argued over who was going to handle it. And it wasn't because they wanted to do it, because honestly, like the cop that did handle it just was like they just gave a
Taking
ticket to the
quota.
person that rear-ended us and just drove off. It was like a 30-second interaction for the most part. But what it was is they were arguing over, yes, exactly. Who is like, oh, this is one more stop I can count for my day. I had to have this amount per day. There you go. This is my activities for the day. And that's kind of what it turned into.
I mean,
So-
that sounds very cop-like. They don't really give a shit
Okay.
about the community. And
I'm
it
going to
does
that.
go with what you were saying about electing them. I mean, that would work.
Well, no, what I do like though is like when there's good cops that are like, hey, I know I found you with a bunch of weed, but I'm not going to take you to jail because I'm going to give you a second chance. That's nullification. Technically,
Like-
they're acting against the law, and I think
If-
that's awesome. I don't think it's right to even take people's
think
weed.
police
But that's a good
officers
step forward, right? That's better
should
than the current
serve
system.
to like protect the community and interpret the law in the best possible way. You know, like
Exactly. That's
not
what it should be.
fucking like
It's all armed thieves. It's a gang of
That's what it
armed
should be.
yeah.
It should be.
thieves.
People
A
should
gang
be able
of
to rely
armed
on them.
thieves
but
are
they can't.
patrolling your neighborhoods.
Mhm.
It's a real problem because like honestly like a lot of conservatives are like have an issue with police now because like they realize shit, you look at that shooting that happened in Florida like 3 or 4 years ago at that school, like the armed security guards that are part of the security or the sheriff's department like refused to go in the building, and they were hearing gunshots, refused to go in, and the court upheld that and said, yep,
So the
police officer has no
should
duty
be
to
kind
protect
of
you.
like
They don't.
a big brother, though. You know, they should be there to protect you.
No, police are there. Well,
Mm-mm.
they should be, but nowadays,
No,
well,
it
not in
is,
Big Brother as
yeah,
surveillance, but it's like
legislation
if you call them,
shit.
protecting them. Yeah.
well, they should know who they're protecting instead of just treat. The problem with police nowadays is they treat everybody they interact with like a threat.
That's because it's part of their training. Everybody's hostile.
Yeah, that's not good
Yeah,
because that's like military training.
yeah. That's one and enough. The military.
The
That's
military is a
actually completely
military
wrong,
community.
Connor. In the military, they treat you, or they teach you how to identify an enemy. They actually know how to control like civilians and shit. Like they're taught to do not harm
I
civilians.
will say this though:
yeah,
ground
like-
troops have much better trigger discipline than cops do in the
That's
U.S.
what I'm saying. That's exactly right.
The
'Cause-
problem is the carpet bombs, the drones. That's the real problem because it
What, you're saying
detaches that sense of humanity
PTSD?
from it. No. Just the act of being okay with, if we get this wrong, I know I won't face any problem.
Okay, but the soldiers in general aren't going to be okay with that shit.
Right.
Like,
Well, I mean, you're hiring a
sometimes.
bunch of fucking hormone enraged 18.
Well, see, that's
from a
another
high
thing.
school.
I think
Imagine if you had
I think
1,000
the career of the
McCrosses.
person should be taken into account as well, because obviously if it's someone like fucking, you know, one of our friends,
Hey, let's take
Uh,
this fucking
yes.
fragile adolescent brain and
like, I
form
don't
it
think we should have a
into
cop like that.
cog of our
But of
society.
course, if someone were super serious and had a good service record, then that's a different story, you know.
All right, I
Like they
have to
should
end
have
this.
an
So.
actual fucking review, and they should have a civilian board to fucking, whenever police are on trial, they shouldn't be fucking examined from their own department. They should have a civilian trial.
Right. That's why I think policing should be privatized. But in that way,
But
it's
see, if
also
you privatize
subsidized.
it though, that allows people to fucking basically make hit squads. Like, oh
That's
well,
what they
this,
have now.
yeah,
Every argument
but
against privatized police is
it allows a private
is
citizen
just a
to hire
description
a
of the
private hit
status
squad.
quo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're like,
They do
oh
that.
well, I
Look at the
hired
Baltimore Police Department.
this
They were
police force
planting
to be
drugs on
the
everybody.
security for my event, and they just happened to kill an entire warehouse of people that were working for my competitor. But it was in the defense of my own property, you see.
Well, that's the deal. Is like
Some
if
shit like
the
that.
Is that a small town sheriff impression?
well, if the competitor to that private police force, because in a private industry, but
Oklahoma.
in the free market, competition is what drives it. The end user, the consumer, is what drives market, decisions. And if any word of that corruption gets out, opposing companies will force them out of their market because they don't want dirty competition. People generally
Well,
act in a good way for the other people. I feel like the police at this point is so
Whoa, but
messed
then
up.
his hair just fell out.
It just needs to be it's going to be a rocky change. There's no way to shift from our current system to a different system regardless of what that other system is. There's no way to have that shift like comfortably. That's always going to be very rocky. But private, like free market security, and that's a good thing too, is because like whenever you live in a neighborhood, you see the poor lady on the street, you notice she hasn't been going to get groceries lately. There's always somebody on the street to go check in on her, take her some food, see if she needs anything. That's how like communities work in general. Because you look at like charities, like nowadays, like nonprofits, they really don't like donate like a lot of their proceeds do not go directly to the
Would you
end
consider
user,
yourself
but
as part
private
of the
donations
community,
do.
Connor?
I would, and that's the deal. Is like if I see somebody in need, I want to help them out. But it's like people I know. Like if I know somebody that loses their job and they need help for like if they just need to borrow like $100 or something, it's like yeah, no problem.
Whenever you
But
think about
that's
your
fucking
local
hilarious.
community, as in within proximity, how
Oh well,
familiar are you with them?
when I think about communities, I don't really base it off of like geographical areas. I believe it like I kind of base it off of kind of commonalities. So like I describe it as like a voluntary union, if that makes sense. So like people who just have like a mind. So like for me, it'd be people who are just young professionals and come from like a manual labor
But people in like a
background.
similar field, like I see what you're saying. Like, so you're talking about a community of your peers as opposed to a community of your
Yeah,
town.
exactly. Because that's the thing is like so many communities can exist in parallel. They don't have to just be like sectioned off. Like
So
everything can
now,
like
do you
coexist.
think the kind of loss of the local township community kind of contributes to the degradation of society as a whole?
Oh, like the loss of like Main Street USA.
Yeah.
We still have it. It's just Facebook now, and that it's the exact same quality of people you
No,
would
I
have
feel
found
like
on Main
I feel
Street
like
USA back in the day. Is like the boomers that are like, yeah, I like waking up
so
at
with the
4
Facebook
a.m. That type
people,
of
the
people.
whole Facebook community, they're all kind of just assholes. Everybody online is a fucking asshole. So like, why would you want to associate with those people? Why would you
Because
want to
it's a different
communicate with
persona.
anyone online? You
A
know,
lot of people of that generation or of just that ilk, I would say. A lot of them
ilk.
are not used to being able to purvey a message across that many people or what they perceive as that many people. Because even if they only have 6 friends on Facebook, chances are in real life they've never even like spoken directly to a crowd of 6 people. I mean, that's intimidating to a lot of people, but online you're getting the exact same
Online, you're
kind of
having an
well, you're getting
infinitesimal
that
amount of
same like
viewers.
internal recognition that like humans crave or are afraid of of the way, like the means of getting there, like public speaking or something. You can do the same thing just by updating your Facebook status, so people get a lot more comfortable in that environment. They start, the chains come off. They start going fucking nuts. That's why everybody has the crazy aunt on Facebook that's
I've
like,
always
you
heard
need to
that.
adopt this dog. Also, everybody's going to die. It's like, what? Why would you adopt a dog if you're going to die? Like, they
So the
do
dog
this
will have
stuff.
something
Like,
to eat.
well, I know, but they do this stuff in like congruency, and
I've
it's
always
hilarious.
heard that people are scared of public speaking because it's like some sort of deep-rooted tribal mentality that like people
Like
are
you're
gonna
on
think
trial,
better than the tribe.
like it's
Yeah.
a tribunal, yeah, or an inquisition. I've heard of that. Yeah, that's kind of a that's more of like
Well,
a
I mean, it still is
19.
kind of in effect today.
That's like a
'Cause, like,
Nietzschean
if you are like
thing.
speaking in front of a group of people and they all disapprove and turn against you, then suddenly you have a bunch of enemies that don't fucking accept you into your little fucking group.
Well, yeah, you're on
So, like,
trial. You're on the stocks,
yeah, like, oh well, this guy's a fucking idiot. Look at him, and then yeah, exactly. So it's kind of
Little
still
bitch.
relevant today, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, happy birthday, Matt.
Fuck off. I don't age.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Why?
We got
It's been your
5
birthday for a
seconds
while,
left
buddy.
to say something.
We're getting good
2,
discussion now
1.
after the whole fucking thing. Are you serious?
Ending broadcast.